and it was the best time of my life. And I don't regret it, and I feel like everyone should watch that video of me. It's on YouTube. I don't suggest watching it on my Twitch, because it's like there's so many cuts that you have to go through to try to find a perfect spot. But it's like it blew up on my channel. It's like it does really good. So I can't wait to see how this well does on my Twitch, on my YouTube. All right, let's go. Woo! I'm excited. Let's go. Oh my God, Jesse, make me laugh today. Make me proud. This is by The Fallen State, which is the second YouTube channel, or second thing he does from JCP. Whatever, Jesse. Love you, Jesse. Come on. And Hasan. They're both great human beings.
You go to the gym?
Yeah, I do. We go to the same gym that you got kicked out of. I don't go to that gym anymore anyway. It's
you stopped going because they threw me out?
No. I boycott Equinox because they kicked you out.
Ah. Jesse presents. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. This guy's crazy. The Fallen State. What is this intro? What is this state with the religion? He's like, I'm so smart. Can we get a replay on that, bro? We need a replay. What is this, bro? Oh my God. Like he's making any changes. Like he's making anything happen. Dude, he got paid. He was told to do that shit. He didn't do it on his own. He ain't no freaking Casey Neistat. What are you think you are? He probably thinks he's in like the next, like the best, you know, of freaking information journalism.
Welcome to the Fallen State. I am Jesse Lee Peterson. A lot going on in the world. There's good and evil, right versus wrong. And I have with me today Woke Bay. BuzzFeed.
Woke Bay. Woke Bay. Basically, Woke Bay. I love freaking BuzzFeed because they're just a bunch of idiots on the website talking about other stuff, talking about Ethiopians and all that, and saying they're the freaking best and all that. This is how because the Ethiopians are one of the most populated countries in Africa with over 100 million people in there, and people act like, and they're like basically. Dude, honestly, if I had to say which was the best country in Africa, I would say Ethiopia. Why? Because we're actually, like, making moves better than this. Even though we're doing shit right now, we're doing nothing, we're doing terrible. At least we're doing a lot better than a lot of other countries. But still, we try to act like it's like America. We act like we're good, but we're really not, bro. We're really not, bro. We're doing terrible. Like, look at our lives. Look at our things we've done. You know, we're not really doing that good. You know, but we're chilling out here. But yeah, but I love when BuzzFeed comes out with something dumb and interesting at the same time.
Woke Bay. His real name is Hasan Piker. He is
Piker.
Political commentary on the Young Turks.
It's Piker.
TYT network. Thank you for coming on.
Okay, Young Turks and then TYT. Okay, I thought it was Young Turks. And then I thought it meant whatever. I'm stupid.
Should I call you Woke Bay or Hasan?
Whatever suits you. Whatever you want to call me, I'm fine with that.
And why you call?
I bet everyone in chat was thinking about the wrong Hasan. Am I right? Ah. Oh, I know Hasan gets so mad all the time whenever people bring that up. Oh my God. And I know he disagrees with a lot of things he says. You know.
Oh, Woke Bay.
I think it's a heavily commoditized marketing term.
What does that mean?
It has nothing to do with like anyone's personality or whatever. It's just like a era where everyone is woke.
Damn, I thought you were a breezy trains. Wait, what? Breezy tains. What's breezy tains? What's breezy tains? What's breezy tains?
Or not woke. I don't necessarily agree with the concept or with the being called that, but
BuzzFeed called you that. That's a big deal, right?
I mean, BuzzFeed calls a lot of people a lot of things, right?
Yeah, they call us smart. We're not really that smart, Ethiopians. It's a religion and the god, and I'm the god. Well, you're a god. You created your own religion. Hey, it's 2020, bro. Do you, bro? Do you? Do you, bro? It's 2020. Do you?
And so you don't believe them?
I mean, I guess. I mean, I just don't know what the concept of wokeness entails.
Yes,
I don't know
sir.
the realistic expectation of humans. We're all
Are you
complex.
woke or asleep?
I'd like to think that
Not much. He's been freaking asleep nowadays, bro. All you've been doing is going on Reddit and freaking talking shit just to get some freaking attention.
I'm woke
One
on
sec,
some
boys.
issues and sleepy on others.
Which
but,
one are you awake on?
Inequality,
What does that mean?
inequality in our society.
What do you mean equality? Like, this guy, like, doesn't he, like, he doesn't really treat everyone equal, does he? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know too much about what he thinks about equality, but yeah, I'm just saying. I just go by what I think. And see, I'm not trying to say I'm a politician or I'm like represent this side. I'm everything. I know what I'm talking. I just think what it just comes to my head because probably half the thing, everything I'm saying right now is wrong. But yeah, besides the BuzzFeed stuff, I'm totally right about that.
The fact that the wealthy keep hoarding more and more wealth while poor people die, even in the wealthiest country on earth,
Should the
America.
wealthy people give their money to the poor?
I think the poor people generate money for the wealthy, but it's not redistributed evenly at the level, at the mode of production.
Should
Not
the-
about I'm not even talking about taxation. I'm talking about just production in general.
Should the wealthy people give their money to the poor?
That's what I just,
I remember this clip. I stopped right here, chat. I stopped. I was like, this is too funny. I know this is funny. I stopped right here. I remember this. Oh my god, chat. I stopped right here. I freaking X out. Because I laughed so hard when I first did it. That's why I didn't notice at first. But when I hear this now, I'm like thinking, wow. This guy, should the money. Chat, tell me what you think. Should the rich be giving the money to the poor? Well, I think they should put their fair share in. What should the money be? Should the rich be giving money to the poor?
the wealthy don't create their own wealth, right? How do wealthy people create their own wealth?
Should the wealthy people give their money to the
Yes,
poor?
but
Yes, but
how do
You
you
said
think
yes?
how do you think
And
wealthy
why
people create
should
their
they
wealth?
give
though?
their money to the poor? Is that the poor people poor? Whose fault is it that they're
Okay.
poor?
Great.
it's how the world treats them. Yes, sometimes it is their fault. Yes, but we can't just say you're poor, go on the street and die. Okay? Yeah, what are you gonna say? We're America. If you're poor, you're gonna die in a week. Yeah. No, you idiots. At least like try to figure out a solution. Like, jeez.
Great question, and I'm glad we're
That's
getting
just logic
right
in my
into it.
head.
Okay. How do you think wealthy people create wealth?
Answer that question first. Whose
Well, I mean,
fault
you
is
asked
it?
me one, can I ask you
Whose
back?
fault is it?
No, are you kidding me? Did you not do any research when he came on the Fallen State? Or Jesse Lee Patterson? He doesn't let anyone talk. He's a host. He's always a host for some reason. He's always a host. He's never a person on the place. If he is, he just agrees and listens with someone. And once he's on the host, he creates his own opinion. Yeah.
That's the poor people are poor.
Wait, it's no one's fault. Just
What
can
do you
I
mean no one fault?
can you answer my question about
Well,
wealthy people
Yeah, I'll
and
come
how they
back to you. I'll let
generate
you
wealth?
ask me that, but whose fault is it that the poor people are poor?
It's not a fault of any individual in particular. It's a fault of the system.
Why is not a fault
True.
of individuals?
Because intergenerational wealth plays a significant factor.
Sorry.
I'm not a believer in the meritocracy per se.
So it's the system fault that poor people are poor?
Yes,
And who is the system?
capitalism.
And who is capitalism?
It's not an individual. It's the economic organization that we exist under. currently.
So poor people are too lazy and dumb to overcome.
Chat, I need to fix that. Wait, one second. Oh my god, I need to fix it. I'm so sorry for being so loud. Or if I'm laughing too loud. I need to back up. I need to chill. All right, let me fix it. All right, wait, no, I don't need to do that. I just need to. Let me make it smaller, my camera. Is this good? Let me check. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, let's continue. Oh, well, my bitrate's going back down. All right, chill. My bit rate's going down. I hope it goes back up. It's probably because I did something stupid. Alright, let's continue with the video. Oh my god. Sorry, I have to fix something so you can see Hasan a little bit more better. Oh my god, dude. Holy crap.
Being
No.
poor?
No.
Well, why don't they overcome it?
Because the system is built, or it's designed in a way to keep poor people as poor as possible while not necessarily killing them.
How is
Because
it
you still
designed that way?
need people to live and come into work every day and work for you so you can generate profits.
How is it designed that way?
Well, it's the newer design. We've always had this similar hierarchy, like different hierarchies that yielded similar results. We had slavery before, we had serfdoms, and
So slavery is causing black people to be poor?
slavery definitely is important in analyzing why black people are poor right now. Yes.
So
I don't really believe that, but I think they should do something about that to get them help them out because there's some people that are struggling and to give those families that are still like there's generations of families still alive. You know, I know some people that are like great grandfathers, like I know one person, you know, like there's some people that like, you know, it's weird, it's hard to say, but still like I feel like they should do something about that and with the people that did struggle with that. I don't know if they did already because I know some people made a joke about it. They should be like those money, like so it's called like something that describes like to give some the family money for what they done, what they've lost when it's their slavery happened, but to the people that are African American. But in that case, we're trying to treat equality, you know. Just yeah, because some of these families are just they're the kids or the people that are there don't even remember it, you know. They're babies, and then the parents are. But so you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say. But I'm just saying, not everyone. Maybe help them out, but not just give them money or just give them support. You know?
black people are poor because of slavery?
Um,
No.
it's a lot simpler than the way I'm trying to describe it, but yes.
So you're saying yes, that blacks are poor because of
How is that possible? But it probably is possible. But I'm just saying we should support them, not say they're poor because of slavery. There's many reasons, and it's not just blacks. There's more. Yeah, I know there's more white people in America, but still, we shouldn't just say blacks. Come on. We shouldn't just say blacks.
slavery.
Black people in the United States of America are definitely poorer than other ethnic backgrounds
Because of
of a consequence of slavery and systemic racism,
How do you know that's true?
historical materialism,
Why would you believe what historical material tell you?
because it's a theory that analyzes history from the lens of materials, from the lens of wealth and wealth disparity and modes of production, looking at history from who's
He didn't understand one thing he said to them. Basically, to all this like not informed people in the chat, it's facts that like literally like it gets to it becomes it be that way. It gets that way, you know. You know, it's like that sometimes. Like when but basically what Shane say is basically they. Let me go back. Actually, I forgot some of the things he said. I'm stupid too.
the lens of materials.
Oh, he's basically saying is their knowledge of their basically what we went through. Basically saying, oh, why is it? Basically saying it's history. It's history. It's history. It's history. You should know this. Everyone should know this.
From the lens of
So I'm stupid.
wealth and wealth disparity and modes of production, looking at history from who's creating, who's producing commodities
Are you poor?
and why. I wouldn't consider myself poor.
Have you ever been
I
poor?
definitely make enough money.
Have you ever been poor?
Yes.
And how did you manage to overcome?
Really? I thought he got that Young Turks money, bro. But then again, it was just his uncle. It was, you know, that's part of Young Turks. I got him a job. But just saying, I'm joking. I'm sorry. He gets so pissed off when people say that, you know. But yeah, we don't know what he went through to get that job. Let's be real here. But I'm just saying, that's surprising to hear from Hasan. For a guy that's pretty intelligent than most human beings and that walked his way up in life. Like, this guy used to be a fat fuck. Now look at him. God Damn, Craigasm in the chat.
Um,
That's probably illegal for me to say. It's just a Twitch email chat. Tweet OS, the government, it's chill. It's just an email.
I worked very hard.
And if
And-
black people work hard, will they manage to overcome too?
Absolutely. However,
Definitely.
however,
Your fault
getting out of
then.
poverty. No. Getting out of poverty is one thing, and not everyone has those same means. There's an element of probability that we never factor into these conversations. For example, I worked very hard, but would I consider that? Would I ever say that I worked as hard as, let's say, a teacher in Oklahoma does? Probably not. A lot of teachers in Oklahoma have to take, for example, 2 jobs
And what's
just
wrong
to
with
be
that?
able to feed their children.
What's wrong with
Would you
that?
say that they're not working hard enough? Is that why they're not being able to escape poverty?
They
Or
could.
would you say that
I feel so bad for the people that have to work 2 jobs. Like, I would honestly work 2 jobs even if I was making $1 million per day. I don't care. A day per million, I don't care. I don't care, chat. I'll do it, no matter what. Because, like, come on, I'll work my butt off to live life how I want it, you know? Because once I'm 60 or 50, I want to live the life I want. Just, like, relax, you know? Just, like, do what I want, you know? But, yeah, probably, like, I agree with you. Like it's, like, whoa, someone should not be forced to do that stuff.
it's because the wages that we are giving teachers
True.
is not enough? They're
No,
not.
The summertime is their worst at that time. People think like they probably get like it's like they get paid yearly, dude. If they quit like one day, it's like it's over for them, you know. That's why some teachers move to different schools. That's why between the years, I mean after the year's over, so they could they could be settled and move on. That's why that's why old teachers that retired have to substitute for some bit because they just to make sure, you know, something might come up. Maybe a family member dies, you know. Like I've had that happen. That's some teachers that has came back to say, "Hey, I'm not retired anymore, boys. We come back." Why? Don't ask. A lot of shit goes down.
Living
say
wages.
because I would say that the teacher is not managing his or her life right. They're not in control of their own lives. They're
Okay.
wasting. Define
It's a little
poverty.
cruel, don't you think?
What do you mean? To
That
tell the
analysis is like a little cruel to think
tell the
that
truth
poor
about it?
people are. It's not that you're. It's not necessarily that you're telling the truth, but you're saying that if you're poor, or even if you're working extremely hard, even if you're working twice as hard as any wealthy person, for example, that just kind of inherited their wealth from their parents, that that they're just not working hard enough. What
no,
about
I said they're not managing their
what
lives.
about Wyatt Koch? Are you familiar with Wyatt Koch?
No.
Wyatt Koch.
I'm gonna
is
say something a bit.
the
Just
son
let me
of
finish.
The third Koch brother. Are you familiar with the Kochs, though, right? Charles David. I don't know if they fund this operation at all or not, but
I know who they are.
so they're billionaires,
Mhm.
and you know they inherited a massive amount of money from their father, and they inherited the business on top of that, and they were able to take I believe like $500 million and turn it into this gigantic corporation.
My
Koch,
man.
their nephew, he didn't do anything, but he is inheriting billions and billions of dollars, and he has all of the ability in the world to. He has all of the access to education and all. Does not even have $400 in emergency cash.
What's wrong with inherited money?
I don't think that inheriting or inheritance is a terrible concept in general.
So why do you
but
put
at the
it
level
down?
at the level that
What's
we
wrong
see it,
with
it
it,
contributes
period?
to
I'm not gonna
it
turn it
contributes to
down.
What's
inequality.
wrong with it, period?
It contributes to inequality.
How does
that creates
So if my
systemic
parents
issues.
left me $1 billion and your parents left you nothing, that
Did
makes
you
my
earn
parents
it?
wrong?
No, that does not make your parents
Does
wrong.
that make you be poor?
Depends. Did your parents exploit
So
my
how would
labor?
that, my parent giving
Did
me
your parents
money,
exploit my
how
labor?
would my parent giving me money cause you to be
Did
poor?
your I'm asking, did your parents exploit my labor? How did they make
No, they
how
did
did they
not
make
ex-
$1 billion?
They did not exploit
Can you make $1
it.
billion just sitting at your seat? Probably not. You would have to use a crew of people that you have right
Me,
here.
I do. All right, please stop talking about my sub goal, chat. Come on, this is really interesting. And chat, of course, I'm gonna have a 44 sub goal because subs mean a lot to me. So I don't want it to be like 55, you know, 50, 70, 100, you know. It's 45. They're 43, dude. It's 43.
And you'd have to take in donations. There's a
But
there's
you
a
don't
lot
have
of,
to take the job. Thank
yes,
you.
but you would die.
Right. You can die if you don't want to work.
That's still violent.
if you don't
isn't it?
want to
Don't
work,
you think that it's
you
don't you
want-
think that it's
I
kind of
gotta ask you
violent?
this. I gotta ask you this.
Okay.
Yes, it is,
sorry.
dummy.
Define poverty for me.
state of being in relation to other wealthier individuals, where you don't have access to the same amount of amenities or same amount of things that the society would offer.
And that's what black people are in poverty.
Not just black people, plenty of white people are in
But
poverty
you mentioned
as well.
the blacks, though. They're in poverty.
I didn't mention blacks originally. I was talking about slavery. We immediately started talking about black people.
But they're the only one who've been enslaved in this country, right?
Yes, but there's still wage slavery. There's still indentured servitude. These are different forms of exploitation. There's still regular labor. I would consider that exploitative as well, as long as the company is, as long as the bosses are generating a significant amount of profit that the workers themselves did not agree to.
Let me ask this. So I grew up on a plantation in Alabama under the Jim Crow laws.
Yes.
And black people were wealthy. They owned land. They had businesses. They went to black universities. Even though the law was against them, they had fathers and mothers and grandparents and everything together. Why weren't they poor then as opposed to now? And they were, today they could do anything that they want to. I have an aunt, she and her husband got married, and they had something like 14 or 15 kids. And all kids finished high school, all went to college, and they grew up with me. Why were they able to make it back then as opposed to the blacks who are complaining now?
It's a really interesting concept that I've been thinking about a lot recently. I think Killer Mike did an episode on this particular thing that you're talking about on his new Netflix show, Trigger Warning, where he looked at the dollar and how long a single dollar stays within the black community. And apparently, $1 stays for only 6 hours within the black community. As soon as a black person makes $1, they take it out of the black community in 6 hours, and that's because there are a lot of commodities that are created by white people or white-owned businesses or Asian people and Asian-owned businesses. Now, that same dollar circulates within, I believe, Asian communities for 23 days. It circulates within white communities for 21.
We are watching Jesse Lee Patterson and Hasan Piker talking together. Basically, the guy on the right is the dummy that's trying to learn all this, but in reality, he's not going to learn any of this. But he's just trying to talk to them, acting like he's actually debating them. In reality, he's just asking why.
1 days. That disparity is causing a significant economic problem for black people. I agree. And that's probably the reason why in the Jim Crow era, in comparison to today, black people might not have had these same civil liberties, but they were able to work together because they were forced to work together.
But they spent their money in white businesses.
They were not allowed to spend their money in white businesses.
No, that's not true. We spent our money in white businesses.
I thought the whole point of Jim Crow laws in the South was that you had segregated businesses.
But they still spent their money in white businesses.
But if you're forced, if you couldn't go to white businesses,
no,
then
you could go to them.
I understand, but I'm saying that it's still forced.
You couldn't sit down at the same counter with them, but you were allowed to go in there as a black person or black people and spend your money.
I mean, it seems like.
How do you explain that then? Because the black dollar, quote unquote, is there in the community.
Okay. So the fact that legally speaking, there was still limitations of as to what black people could and could not do probably forced black people to create black-only businesses. And that was the reason why.
It wasn't black-only business. White people.
It wasn't black-only businesses, but black-owned and operated businesses that served exclusively black customers. Historic black colleges is one example of this.
Is he just explaining segregation to them in just a simple way?
Black people today start businesses in their own communities so that the so-called black dollar can stay in their community.
That's called segregation, you idiot. You're basically telling them, hey, make a business, because guess what? White business is coming down here. Also, make a business. It's easy as hell. Yeah, 100%. Well, you can make a business probably for $0, but you're probably gonna either way you're gonna need money. Even selling drugs costs a lot of money. Think about it. Unless you got a hookup, you ain't gonna get drugs for free, boys.
I believe they are. I think there's a lot of there are a lot of movements to foster this sort of growth, and it's great. But it's not enough. And the reason why it's not enough is not necessarily because like a black culture is one way or the other.
It's not enough. He's like, I'm not gonna remember any of this.
It has nothing to do with that. It is a systemic problem. It's a problem of redistribution.
What do you mean by that?
By and large, like because of redlining and because of systemic racism and things that you are aware of yourself because of your personal
I'm not aware
experience.
of that. That doesn't exist.
Systemic racism does not exist.
What is systemic racism? What do you mean by that?
Like
Yeah, guys, it doesn't exist. But what is it? It doesn't exist. It's like teachers saying, yeah, the Pythagoras theorem doesn't exist. But what, guys? Do you know what it is? Let me Google it. Like, like I was about to say something analogy with the president, but he probably would say that, honestly.
racism built into the structure of legislation, even if it doesn't
Like
have,
what,
even
for
if it's
example?
not intentionally or specifically written off as like blacks can do this versus what whites can't do.
Like what? Give me an example of systemic racism.
Outcomes or studies that show when controlled for all other factors that black people still get longer sentencing for the same exact crimes in comparison to other races.
That's because like the problems in court or like the justice system, or I'm sorry if I'm saying it's wrong. I'm not really too fond about like the problems in our court system, but I'm just saying like people say the jury and all that, it's all fair, it's all fair, it's all fair. No matter how fair you make it, anytime someone could change like that, anytime their opinion could change like that. Like for like many people have changed their opinion and mindset of what they think in like any time in that second of moment. Yeah, and they go through a lot of people, a lot of things. Like it's like there's so many problems with our justice system and people, and of course, yeah, but it's not just because of racism. It's not because of racism. I doubt anyone. That's a very low chance that racism could just come upon someone so easily. Usually someone that went through it, grew up with it. Say if their family was racist, because their kids will be started out to racist unless they change later on once they grow up. But still,
this would be one example of that.
If they had lawyers instead of government lawyers or court-appointed lawyers, would they get longer sentences then if they could afford to buy their own lawyer?
Probably not. But why can't they buy their own? Why can't they afford their own lawyers?
Because they have kept themselves in poverty. So
why do
that
you think
they can't
they've kept
afford.
themselves in poverty?
That's a good question, but I need to ask you this first and then respond.
Okay.
Just to hear your point.
Let's hear it.
Because we always need to hear his point, but never your point. Because you always ask why, but you never ask or debate him. Which one thing I don't understand about the fallen state. It's fallen because you don't hold it. It's like holding it's like passing out flyers, but the second to last person just drops it. Like why? And we're about to finish this debate and try to point it out what the ending is. Just drop it. The last person, yeah. You don't need this, dude. You don't need this. Yeah. You don't need this. Nah. What you talking about? You don't need this. By the way, Josh, this is gonna be long. I hope I have enough time for this. Holy shit, we have another 1 hour still. God damn, we only have 14 minutes of this. Sorry, this is juicy. This is content.
If black people
Especially a Piker
got
person
married,
for me.
fathers and mothers raise their children, set a good example, provided for them.
Those are three things. Provide a good example. I need to go back, but I think those two things. Provide a good example and provide for them. How are they supposed to provide for them? Oh yeah, we went up in that argument, or like that point we pointed out earlier, but we didn't want to finish it, so we can't. Just mainly because of poverty. And also what is it called again? What is it called? A systemic racism? No, not that. What is it called? What else did he say? He and it taught them well. Usually it's not really normal because because if you grow up in private rate, you're probably getting some stuff, selling drugs like that. How you're supposed to set an example when you have you have no idea what you're doing. Maybe if they are, that's why the normal people that they have set a good example usually are having two jobs or working their butt off, which is what's wrong with the society.
Would they be in the situation that they're in
I
today
talk too
if
much.
they had two parents?
Probably not, but I'm not in the Thomas Sowell school of thought that the government is
Who's
forcing
Thomas
black people.
Sowell?
Thomas Sowell?
Who's that?
Thomas Sowell?
I don't know who that is.
He's a black thinker who was a Marxist.
Oh, Thomas Sowell.
Oh, well, English is my second language.
No,
I'm
no
Turkish,
problem. No, I just
so
didn't know.
sometimes I mess up
Right,
names.
no
So
problem.
if that's the case, then I'm sorry.
Look,
Thomas Sowell.
I'm
Okay.
black and I don't speak English either. I'm
Okay.
slow.
I don't-
So don't worry about it.
I don't know if that has anything to do with your blackness, but
Yeah.
okay.
He said that so, like, he kept repeating it. I'm black and I'm slow. Just because you're black doesn't mean you're slow. And the people in the back are, I love that. Like, can we go back? Can we go back? We'll get them back. Go with this. Like, I'm black and I'm slow.
Case, then I'm
Look,
sorry.
look,
Thomas Sowell.
Look.
I'm
Okay.
black and I don't speak English either. I'm
Okay.
slow.
I don't-
So don't worry about it.
I don't know
People
if
in
that
the
has any-
background laugh, bro. That's not. I feel so bad because that's what he gets laughed by his own producers.
anything to do with your blackness, but
If
okay.
black kids were born with two parents in the homes, and the fathers and mothers guide them in the right way to go, provided for them, would they be?
They would probably have better outcomes than now, but would it
Probably
actually?
True, but it's like they better have that created. They better have their own mindset too. They can't just be like, "Hey, son, go to college, get this good job. Yeah, you'll get probably get paid like 70, 80K per year. Yeah, would you be happy? Hell, fucking no. That's what we need to teach these people also. Like, bro, hey, you know you're gonna use this job for the rest of your life. This is your career. This is your life right now. It's not just a matter of surviving, you know."
Would it actually solve a lot of problems?
Oh, sorry.
No, and the reason for why is because of a lack of redistribution. And what I mean by that is, like the Chicago public school system, for example, that houses what 75 to 80% of all of the kids in Iowa, yet only gets or in Illinois, sorry, not Iowa, and only gets what 60% of all funds. This is a gigantic problem.
If they allow school vouchers, would that give the black family a
No,
way out?
I'm not a believer in school choice. I think that
So you
voucher
want them
programs
stuck in
and
the
charter.
public school?
No, I want the government to redistribute funds in a way that yields better outcomes.
So you want the blacks in public schools. That's why you're not for school vouchers?
No, I want every public school to be elevated to
But
a
that's
level
not
where
gonna,
they.
that's
Yeah,
not going
why
to
not?
happen.
Why not?
Because it's a government school. The government never going to take care of you.
Well, I believe that the government should take.
Did
care
you have a
of us.
question for me?
What do you mean? The government take care of us? What? Like, even if there's like, besides schools, like, look at our. Do you know who's gonna be? Do you know who's running this country? I feel like it's just like I think Jesse, all he sees is Donald Trump. Oh, that's our Lord and Savior. Yes. Like, I feel like that's all he thinks. I feel like people don't realize Donald Trump can't do shit, you know. You guys don't, you know. He could do a lot of things, but he can't do a lot of things, if you know what I mean. Like, he can't start a war, or he can't be like, he doesn't choose what goes past. Or he could say no, but anyone could override him. But stuff like there's like, you guys do realize Trump is like the face of his country, which is a bad face. It's like flipping. It's like winning a. It's like finding a quarter and realizing it's just fucked up, you know, on the heads, and the other side's good. And it's like, I don't know whether to keep or not. You know, I don't know what to do.
I forgot what it was.
Oh.
Wait, what were we talking about? Oh, the families, right? We were talking about like
Did you
black
have
families.
a father and mother in your home? Were you
Yes.
raised by two parents?
Yeah.
Do you think life would have been different for you had you not been raised by two parents?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. So if blacks were to get married, stop having 77% of the children
let's
out
ask-
of wedlock,
Yeah.
would they have a better life?
Okay, answer this though.
People could say this. Oh, two parents will do good. You know, yeah, probably. What if that parent is abusive? What if one of the parents is abusive? There's a lot of times when some parents leave, like, abuse the wife, and then they have the baby once, and then the guy leaves, because why would they want to take care of a kid? Leaves, you know? And imagine that person just stays, you know? Like, that's the worst, when someone abuses stays, even when you're born. But when they do leave, is probably a better outcome than the kid having a father that's not. Or I'm not saying not. I'm being equal. Even a mother, I'm trying to be respectful and fair. Even a mother, hey, that could be too. I'm being straight up real. Yeah, that too. I'm just saying. Uh, yeah, it could. There's so many things that could happen. People are just saying, what if this? What if that? Or why not just do it all? Why don't we just fix it instead of just bringing so many situations in the pattern? Like, see what happens. We don't take enough risk in this country. We don't take enough risk because we know some things risk takes people's lives. Like um like the concentration camps, right? We did have some. Yeah, we did. Yeah, those two. I'm sorry. I'm so stupid.
Why?
Would they have a better life first?
But why?
I
Yes, they
answered
would.
that.
Why?
Why what?
Why are black people having 77% of African American children are born out of
77% of
wedlock?
black
Why?
children are born to black women who are citizens of this country because
Why?
they have no morals.
What, they have no morals?
Yeah.
that's a interesting accusation. Is there any data to back up that claim?
I don't need data. I just need my eyes.
Okay, all
They
right.
have
So
no
you have
moral.
your feelings. You
Because
have your
in the
feels
no,
over
not feelings.
reals.
No. When I was growing up, black men and women got married.
That's
That made a difference. They worked hard. That made a difference. They didn't get free stuff from the government.
Are you familiar with?
Dude, they're gonna get free stuff from the government. Okay, like that's not true at all. No matter what, billionaires even get support from the government. Because the government could just ruin their lives in a second. Just look at I'm trying to think of someone. I know there's somebody I'm thinking about. There's so many people that get effed over by the government, no matter how rich they are.
That
what
made a
anecdotal
difference.
evidence is?
And they didn't have.
And of course, that marriage gets a difference. There's a big difference. That doesn't mean it's good.
Affirmative action based
Okay.
on color.
Are you familiar with anecdotal evidence?
What does that mean?
It's an anecdote. It's your personal experience. So
No,
it's
not my
clouded by
person-
your implicit
no,
biases.
it's not. No, that was the. Do you believe that black people were ever a moral people?
What?
Do you believe that they had morals at one time?
I think black people have morals right now as well.
Is it immoral to have babies out of wedlock?
No,
It's not.
I don't think it's immoral.
Is it
to have
immoral
babies
to
out
have
of wedlock.
abortions?
No. No, I'm pro-abortion.
So you don't know what moral.
Wait, you think it's? I don't believe in abortion. I don't think so. Because they're taking away a life. Hey, if you don't want it, yeah, you're putting a life in at stake. But that's a person. You've created that. Yeah, you. Okay, that doesn't mean. That's why you have foster homes. Alright, bro. It's 1:30. I have school. Good night. Alright, bro. Good night, bro. Have a good day, bro. I hope you have a great day. I didn't even know you were in chat. You didn't talk much. Oh yeah, you were. I remember. I hope you have a great day, bro. And I hope you have a wonderful time. Have a good day, bro. Have a good night. I love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for showing up. Enjoy a test of your stream and the rest of your day. What? Oh, enjoy the test. Enjoy the test of your stream. Oh, the rest of my stream. Enjoy the rest of my stream. I'm guessing you're trying to say. Yeah. Heart. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you, heart. Thank you for the heart.
Where do you get your values from?
Wait, I think
Are you
your
a Christian?
morals. Are you
Are you a Christian?
Are you a moral realist? Do you think that there is a set of? I mean, I guess you are because you're Christian, right?
Yes, I am.
You have a
Are you a
set of
Christian?
guidelines. I am not a Christian. No.
Are you a Muslim?
I say that I'm culturally Muslim, but I'm not actually. I'm agnostic. I cannot confirm.
He's a Muslim. I guess this called. I guess his accent, but is he African American? I don't get how people like. It's a Muslim. I guess like it's probably the accent, but still, I wonder where he's come from, what he is, what his heritage. I don't know. I just thought that. We're gonna learn a lot about Jesse on this channel, boys. Holy crap! How are we gonna finish this?
Nor deny the existence of God.
You were born in Turkey?
I was born here, actually. I'm an anchor baby.
Oh, you're anchor baby? Really?
Yeah.
Your mother got pregnant and crossed the border illegally and dropped you down?
No, she crossed the border legally, but she gave birth to me here, so I could have American citizenship. Yeah.
That's amazing. And so,
I wonder if that was planned. I don't know. She probably did on plan, but yeah, it's fine. Like coming here and getting your citizenship. Yeah, part of the plan. Like you allow it. If the American people didn't want it, of course,
This
Sure
guy
is.
in Kink, what's his name? Chink?
Jank.
Jank.
Yes.
Is that your nephew? I mean your
No,
uncle?
my uncle, yes.
That's your uncle.
Yeah.
What is it? You work for him?
I do, yeah.
What is it like working for him?
Pretty good. And there's good days and bad days, just like any other job, you know?
Yeah. Are you a liberal?
I wouldn't consider myself a liberal, no.
Are you a conservative?
No, I'm certainly not a conservative. I'm a leftist, and I would consider liberals to be conservative. I'm more progressive than most liberals.
And why?
What? I've learned something new about Hasan today. Dang. I guess I guess we have more liberals and I guess we have more conservatives on the earth than we thought we did. So is he just saying every single liberal is just conservative and just doesn't want to admit it so they don't seem like a bad person? I don't know. I just thought of that in my head. Maybe I'm wrong.
Is that?
Because liberals still believe in outdated modes of outdated economic systems that have yielded terrible results for the overwhelming majority of Americans and the overwhelming majority of people around the world.
You say that you at one time was a Muslim, right?
Well, I was raised in a Muslim family, but they were very progressive. My father still considers himself a Muslim, even though he doesn't follow like the 5 pillars or whatever. He never went to Hajj or anything. And my mother is probably not. My mother's not very religious.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is Islam a religion?
Yes.
It is.
It's one of the 3 Abrahamic religions, as far as I know.
And is it a religion of peace?
Yes.
Well, why do they chop off people's head and hold women back and throw homosexuals?
I think you just think of ISIS. They're not even Muslim, in my opinion. ISIS is not really Muslim. Like, isn't their beliefs like religion don't believe in killing, right? And they still do. That's just a whole other level, dude. Those are just people with different beliefs, you know. If like this guy just sees in CNN and be like, that's, or any sort of like terror or on TV or online, you know, and he says that's what Muslim is.
On the rooftops and they want to take over other countries. And they
Wait,
even say you
hold
can
on.
lie. They can say you can lie to the
Can we just
Christian.
pause for a brief moment?
Yeah.
You want to tell me about your personal black experience and use that as empirical evidence, as fact. But when I try to tell you about Muslims, you're like, nope, that doesn't work that way. I have my own perspective. If you have actual evidence to back up your claims, then we could have a conversation. Maybe I could describe where you are confused.
True.
How about Allahu Akbar?
This means God is great.
Right, when they're about to kill you, blow you up, or chop off your head, or make sure women don't drive, or cut off their private parts. And
how about
in the
this?
name of Allahu Akbar. I rest my case.
Christianity has far more bodies.
That's not true.
It's absolutely true.
No.
Okay, well then answer me this question then. When George W. Bush said, God told me to invade Iraq and Afghanistan, why do we not consider that a Christian genocide, the war in Iraq and Afghanistan?
Because that was just one person, but Christianity is
it's
for
just
all.
one person.
I mean, but
what
what
about a lot of the military members who
I bet you would not go back to your country and say, I'm no longer a Muslim. They'll kill you.
No, they wouldn't.
Yes, they would.
wouldn't.
You have no idea about Turkey, do you, sir? No,
Well,
Turkey.
you wouldn't go to the Muslim and tell them that.
Turkey currently has a. Well, first of all, Turkey's a secular democratic republic.
Well, you may can go to Turkey, but you wouldn't go to a Muslim country.
Turkey
and
is
tell
a
them,
Muslim country. It's
you wouldn't say
98%
that.
Muslim.
You would not say that I'm no longer Muslim.
I say it all the time.
Not to them.
Yes, I do.
Amazing.
There are plenty of
Amazing.
atheists who are, or there are plenty of agnostic Turkish people, and there are plenty of progressive Muslims who don't subscribe to a lot of the things that you're mentioning. As a matter of fact, the overwhelming majority of Muslims are not a part of the monolith, the picture that you're trying to paint all of Islam as.
I would never trust Islam.
You would never trust Islam.
I would
And
never.
yet a lot of
because
fundamentalists, a lot of
they
the
have been
extremists that you're
taught-
talking about have similar perspectives to you.
They
though.
have been taught to lie to the infidels.
The thing is, like, some Islam's like, dude, they will agree with you on this. Like, they will agree with you, and he actually doesn't trust them. He some people like some Muslim will agree with him. Like, this is messed up, but he doesn't trust them. Like, what? Like, it's true what Hasan says. Dude, I'm learning a lot about Hasan, you know. but I don't know too much about him enough about him. I watch his streams and all that. I don't watch enough of it. I just watch like for 30 minutes. One time I watched him for 1 hour. My head hurt. I had a headache for 2 days. I don't know why. Every single time I watch him for 1 hour, my head hurts. I need help. I need someone by my side saying, this is what he says. Just understand it. But he's better than Destiny. Destiny, I can't last 5 minutes in stream. My head hurts. I'm not that intelligent. Help me. I'm literally right. I'm like, if there was a leaderboard of intelligence in politics, Jesse will be right here. And then I'm right above him. I'll be right above him. Like right there. That's where I'll be. No shade. No, there is shade at Jesse. But I still love Jesse. He's so just like, he's just like, I just love that guy.
And I'm a Christian.
Do you think homosexuality is a sin?
infidel.
Do you think homosexuality is bad?
Yes, he does.
It's not good.
It's not good. What would you do about it?
Show them how to overcome.
Okay.
And
What if they're like, I don't want to overcome. I want to kiss a man.
Then let them suffer and die. That's their business.
What?
Okay,
Just
that's a
don't-
very fundamentalist perspective,
Just
not
don't-
as similar to ISIS, though.
Just don't impose it on us. I didn't say we would
That's
kill
not-
them. I
that's
said
not dissimilar to what a
ISIS would
lot of
kill
Muslims
them.
think, though.
ISIS would kill them, but
As
I
a matter
said
of
let
fact-
them suffer and die.
As a matter of fact,
Either way, you're saying, hey, let them suffer. And that's your own belief. Oh God, I feel like if we put religion to the fullest and on in real life, like to the fullest, everyone follows this. Every single religious person will hate it. They'll be like, I want to live life. Let me be free. Like some people do it every day, but if chat, send a Muslim. Send a Muslim. I'm not saying all Muslims. Send one Muslim. Send one Muslim, man or girl. Send them to California. Give them freaking $1 million. Let them be a millionaire. Let them be a millionaire for 1 month. I promise you, they will switch instantly. They will switch. It's facts. All right, I'm just saying. But why? Like a lot of Muslims just like that's why when with people like oh my God, bro. That's why like you don't see these crazy stuff people's I don't know why money changes some religious people like automatically. I guess yeah, money changes you either way. But I'm just saying. It's just like it's like crazy to see these people that believe so much, and then once they see that stacks come in and let them live in their best dream, they're like, I'm still a believer. It's just I'm in a whole new life. Are you praying every day? No. Like, I'm just going by what I've seen and what I think. Yeah, I'm just like Jesse right now, but I'm just saying. You know, I'm not saying this is true. I'm just saying what I think logically, what in my head. I probably said facts earlier. I was just saying it as a joke. But yeah, but I am serious about that. Well, that's just what I think.
All people have a right to suffer and die.
as a matter of fact, if we were to look at data, okay?
Well, you get all the data. You can't believe data. Liberals
you
lie.
can't believe data.
You can't believe data? Yeah, you're right. We should all have our own beliefs. Oh, you don't like those beliefs? Okay, let's go to data. Oh, you don't like data? Let's go to our beliefs. Oh, let's. It's like what?
Liberals lie, man.
Why?
Because
how would you live your life?
Oh,
then?
the
If
reason that they
if you
lie.
don't actually look at, if you don't actually,
Yeah. How would you live your life? Okay, let's not look at data. Okay, then here's your $13 for this month you made, or this actually your whole life. You made $1 your whole life. What? That's not true. Look at how much I did. That's data. You said I don't believe in data. Like everything you do in your life is data. How much you pay for your house bill is data. That's data. Like how you survive is data.
look at studies, or if you don't actually look at empirical evidence, then all we have a conversation is your personal feelings versus my personal feelings. Now, that could be an entertaining conversation, but that doesn't necessarily mean we're having a conversation about the truth.
Do you believe that black people are victims?
It depends on the individual
What do
and
you
the
believe?
circumstances.
You believe some blacks are victims?
I mean, everyone has the capacity to be a victim of
How
the
about
system. I
black
think all
people?
people are victims of the
How about
system that
black
we live
people?
under. Black people would be encompassed under all. There's
How about
exploitation
black
happening at
people?
every level.
How about
black?
blacks?
How about black?
I already said that. They're
Do
under
you
all
believe
people, right?
black people are victims?
I
Hasan,
think
just
that
say
black
yes.
people,
Hasan, just say yes.
just like white
He's not gonna give up.
people, are all victims of the same system that we live under.
Do
Yes.
you
He's like a baby saying why. He's not gonna stop.
Believe that black people are victims?
Do you not understand? I'm saying yes.
Yeah.
I'm answering your question. It's
Do
not
you-
like a gotcha question.
So do you believe
As
that?
long as I elaborate.
Do you believe that black people are victims?
I already answered your question.
I didn't hear it. Can you give me an answer?
I said black people, just like all
I
Americans
didn't
or
ask
all,
about
all people.
I didn't ask about all. I only asked about one group.
Why is the framing so narrow?
Because
Why
I
can't we
wanna
have
know
an
what you
interesting
think about black
conversation
people.
about it rather than a yes
Oh
and
yeah,
no?
guys, I'm black. I want to know what you think about black because all he knows is what he believes or what he's went through, and he's black. So I'm like, yeah, I'm African American, I'm black. Yeah. I want to know about this. He knows so much, like not so much. He doesn't really know that much about African American, really. But I'm just saying that's the way he believes because he is one. Technically, oh yeah, if you're Muslim, you know this. Yeah, you know this all about Muslims. No, if you're Muslim, you just inherit that belief. Or sometimes you just got that belief. There's so many reasons. He's just taking it out of context. He's just trying to put one frame into place.
So do you
Conversation.
believe that black people are victims?
I already told you what I believe.
Well, I didn't ask you about all, though. I only asked about
I
one
said
group.
just like all people,
I didn't
black
ask
people
about
are
just like all. Do you believe that black people are victims?
of what?
Period.
Of what?
Period. Anything.
What
Do
do
you
What do
believe they're
you mean?
Of
victims
what?
at all?
They have the capability to be victims. Yes.
Are they victims?
But of what? You
You're
have
not
to
gonna answer
describe
that,
it.
right?
No.
Are
I
you-
can. I just need you to further elaborate.
Are you an American citizen?
I am an American citizen.
And do you love black people?
I do.
You do.
I love all people.
Do you support the big, beautiful wall going up around the borders?
I don't. I think it's really silly.
I thought you loved black people.
What?
Are you gonna now? Is this the point of the interview where you tell me that undocumented citizens that come into the country actually go to urban areas where a lot of black people live and therefore hurt black people's economic opportunities?
So my question is,
Not a question. I already gave you your talking point. I'm very familiar
you
with
said
where
no,
you're taking
you're
this.
not for the wall, right?
I am not for
And
the
so
wall.
when the illegal aliens come into our country, they end up in urban areas. They don't end up in your community and the Democrats community, the
Do
liberal.
you know what community I live in? What if I live in an urban community?
The children of the lie communities,
The
right?
children of
Yeah.
the lie
So,
communities.
and so,
I love that.
and so they affect black people first and foremost by
They affect all people. They affect all people. Like anyone can get affected by that, no matter even if it's true. I literally just want to see the wall be built just to see what fucking happens. Because a wall could be built, but it could also be taken down. You could build a wall, but it's gonna be hard. You could take down a wall, it'll be easy. Like, have you seen that one time, like that German and the other country, was it Italy? I don't know. Like there was that famous quote, Mr. President, tear down this wall. Was it? I'll search it up while you guys are listen to this.
taking their jobs, bringing in drugs and crime, running blacks out of their own communities.
Do they? Do you have any evidence for this?
I lived there for a while. I have family
Again,
members
that's
living there.
anecdotes. That's anecdotal evidence.
I have
But-
people who
okay.
attend my organization, church, who live there, and I work there. I do work there. And
What
so
if I were
they-
to tell you
let me
that
finish this
any
up.
of the studies
They are
that have
running-
conducted don't show
Hold on.
anything that you're
Hold on a
referencing,
minute.
though?
And
Would you
they're
say that
running
those
blacks-
studies are lies again?
They're running blacks out of their own communities. The schools are overpopulated with illegal aliens.
This is a
children.
consequence of poverty in general.
And when the black women go to these hospitals to have their out of wedlock babies,
It's Mr. Gochez. Yeah. Mr. Gochez. This is like he's talking to President Reagan's Mr. Take down this one. Alright, yeah, that's what he's talking about. Alright, go.
they can't even get into the county facilities because of illegal
It's Reagan
aliens.
president.
Do you
President Reagan.
care that blacks are being affected first and foremost by illegal aliens? Does that bother you?
I just, I mean, I would care if that was the reality, but that is not the
Does
reality.
that bother you first?
But that's not the reality.
So are you
That's
de-
like saying, do you care that
Are you
black people don't
denying
get
that-
unicorns? I mean, it doesn't matter what I care, whether
Are
I
you
care or not. It's not
denying
real.
that? Are you denying that this is happening because you
Yes.
don't care?
It's not that I'm denying it. I'm saying that it's not
Is
happening.
it because you don't care? You pretend like it doesn't happen?
No, it's not. But I can tell you what's actually happening if you'd like to hear
But
it.
I'm
Would you like
asking,
to hear
yeah,
that?
in a minute. But
In a minute.
you're
okay.
not bothered
In
by
a
it
minute.
because you don't care.
But this is improper framing. And
No,
I'm sure
are
you're
you
familiar with this because
pretending-
other guests that have been on your show that I'm good friends with have also told you that this is improper framing.
Are
This
you-
is similar to saying, Have you
Are
stopped
you
beating your
pretending-
wife? Yes and no. Yes or no.
Are you pretending
Dude, this has been only 27 minutes and this is already going crazy. I love it.
that it's not happening because you don't care?
Again, this is the same kind of question that
Who are
already
your
presupposes
friends? Who are your friends that have been on this show?
David Pakman, Kyle Kalinske, Stephen Bonnell, Destiny, he was on recently.
Amazing. So
Yeah,
those are your
amazing.
friends?
Yeah, I know
Amazing.
a lot of them, yeah. I mean,
Amazing.
all of them. They're
Amazing.
great. And by the way,
so-
let me just say, I really respect that you are not like the rest of the cowardly conservatives who refuse to actually sit down and have a conversation with someone that has a different perspective. For example, Ben Shapiro.
Honestly, I respect him. Honestly, a lot of people don't really sit down and try to talk it out, even though they're disagreeing a lot. They haven't agreed to one thing because all he wants to do is talk about black people and everything, particularly black people, and something that's no, you're wrong. But let's not finish this argument. It's like he's probably gonna bring up like 80 different topics and never finish them. Even though at least he's going on there, but he's only mainly doing it just so he could seem like the superior one. But still, and he's pretty papega, so that's why he doesn't. That's why he's not scared to get on and talk to people.
And Steven Crowder and even Dave Rubin consistently evade and dodge every other person. And like I said, I love that you are open-minded enough to at least have these sorts of conversations and expose your audience to a new perspective.
So,
True, like someone could watch this and be like, "Dang," I'm joking about this, but dang, Lee Patterson is stupid. Maybe, but he's still entertaining. You can still entertain him. Yeah, you know, it's like that's funny. And now, Hasan, they'll like look at him and all like they'll respect him, but also respect Lee Patterson for doing this.
so you pretend
I
that
keep
black
saying Lee Patterson, Jesse.
are not affected first and foremost by
Pretending.
illegal aliens coming into the country
Again,
by pretending that
But
it's
that's
not happening, right?
You're already sneaking the conclusion that black people are being affected by
Have
undocumented
you gone into those
citizens.
communities to
Yes,
see
I have. Yeah.
which ones have you gone into?
I work with some people in
Which
Compton.
one
I
have
work
you
back
gone
in
into?
New Jersey and
What
Camden.
community have you gone into to see for yourself that blacks are
Compton
being forced
here.
out? No, that's not true. That is really not true. You're not being honest. I know hundreds of people who have left Compton,
What?
been attacked by illegal aliens because of illegal
What?
aliens. So you're not telling the truth. Give me one that I haven't gone into yet.
Okay.
'Cause you're not being honest
Again,
about that one.
This is
Are
my
you an honest
experience.
person?
My experience versus your
Are
experience.
you an honest person?
You understand that there's a difference.
Are you an
Would
honest
you like me to
person?
describe the actual reality, or do
I
you
know
want to
the
have
reality.
Okay, but
I've been
that's
there.
your personal.
I've been out here since
That's your
1968.
feelings, but
I've-
those
no.
are your feelings.
I've been there. I live down there. I work down there. But people come here from there. Those are not feelings.
Okay.
Do you operate from feelings?
No, I try. I think that everyone operates both from feelings and also by
I don't.
rational thought.
Why do you think everyone? Men don't do that.
Oh, men don't do that. How do men operate?
From logic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you're not being logical. When you say that these communities are impacted because I see it with my own two eyes, when in fact I can
You don't
describe to
see
you
it.
the systemic problems that have created.
He's getting freaking like he's getting mad because like usually Destiny would be like give up after 4 because Destiny gives up after 4 times of trying to explain to him like I know okay, yeah, you're right, yes Jesse, yes, that's what I'm trying to say, yes. Then because at that rate everyone that supports him knows that this guy just he gave up already. He's like, frick this dude like I'll just do it for the content.
Genuine issues in these communities, you're avoiding that reality. Can we play a thought experiment really quickly? I would love to just.
No, you won't.
Run out of time.
Okay, can I just ask you one thing then?
No, I will. I promise to let you.
But you keep saying.
Dude, I'll promise I'll let you, even though there's literally 43 minutes of this intro, or just last of this. So why didn't you just let him? Oh, probably an ad break.
Yeah, but you won't let
do you
me.
believe that human
you're
beings
just gonna talk,
are
never
in
mind.
a fallen state?
I guess. Sure. Yeah, I do.
And what does it mean to be in a fallen state?
You just asked that.
I think too many people just cave and give in to their economic realities and don't fight against it. We are all consequences of the system that we exist in, the system that we live under, the system in which we get exploited daily, where we are forced to do things that we don't want to do. And I don't think that's true freedom, and I think that that's causing a lot of people to feel in a fallen state. Now, that doesn't mean that there aren't people like yourself who have been able to pick themselves up by their bootstraps and create a better reality for themselves where they are free to do whatever they want, where they have the economic mobility, the economic freedom. But a lot of people are stuck in dead-end jobs, in a lifetime of indentured servitude with no future opportunities, where they're realizing that their dollar doesn't actually buy the same amount of things that their parents' dollar was able to. And that's a terrifying reality. And most people, instead of...
I don't know what he means by that. Why are you still watching this bullshit? Because, dude, it's my interest and why I want to talk about. Chat, I do okay, let me tell you something, chat. I come every day on stream, listen to music of what y'all think and what y'all like. And I like a lot of things what you guys like. But some things I don't really like. This thing, sometimes you guys don't like this. Rest in peace, show on how getting create this kind of fight ends up in around my baby. Okay. Is this a music lyric? God damn, dude. You guys need to learn something in life besides just sitting here and doing nothing. And yeah. Oh my God, bro. Oh Lord.
Instead of realizing that and trying to change it actively, decide that they should just engage in consumerism.
Chat. Wait. Chat, I'm gonna go in the... What? I just came back from a practice and you still watching this on... Yeah! What's up with that, dude? JPO is hilarious. I love him. Yeah, dude, I love him too. He's so hilarious because he doesn't give up. He's like, why? Why do you think that? Huh? Oh yeah, I'll let you talk in a sec. But I think some things, dude. I love you, I do. I love you too, dude. I love you too, dude. Cause we love, cause I drew Crip, what? I love his sister if she's, okay. Chill, dude, and don't worry, you're cool, Jason. She's above that. Don't worry. She's above that. She's about to hit 19 in 2 months.
Amazing.
Can I ask you the one theory?
Yes, 19.
Can we do
How
that?
old are you?
I'm 27.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Why would you say that?
Jason, no.
What does that mean?
I rest my case.
Oh, okay.
Wonder.
Wait, can
Yes,
we just
you
play
sure
a
can,
thought
yeah.
experiment? Okay. Let's say that you make 15 loaves of bread, okay? You're making 15 loaves of bread. Then you hire someone, and that person also has the capacity to make bread, and together you guys start making 20 loaves of bread, and you're like, well, okay, I'm going to take 15 loaves of bread for myself and give this person 5 loaves of bread as a payment, okay? So now your output is 20 loaves of bread, and the other person is getting 5 loaves of bread while you're getting 15 still. Then another undocumented person comes in.
Illegal alien?
Yeah, illegal alien, sure. And all of a sudden, that person is working as well with your company, and now...
I don't hire illegals.
Okay, hold on, not yours specifically.
How would he know? How would he know? Chat, that's what I want to know. How would he know? Because you can't find out when someone's illegal or not. You can't. It's like impossible. I've seen some people that are so legal. Yummy. Not now, dude. Not that Justin Bieber song now, dude. I don't imagine. How can he know? That's my question. I can't imagine trying to figure out who is illegal or not. When you hire someone, you could just put through the E-Verify oppose a program that checks their identity. But you don't have to. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. But usually, no, I'm talking about normal jobs. Because if they're illegal, they usually don't have the best jobs. If they just came in the country like 2 years ago or 1 year ago, they're gonna have normal. I'm talking about normal jobs. Even normal jobs. I manage retail. Oh, okay. I'm just wondering. I was wondering. Those are normal jobs. Yeah, there are normal jobs. Yeah. Okay. I'm just asking.
I'm just saying, this is a thought experiment. We're not making loaves of bread, and that's not the kind of payment anyway.
Go ahead.
So let's say now, because of that, there's an additional person, now you can pay the other the original employee 3 loaves of bread, because you can pay the undocumented person 2
Chill.
loaves of bread, because the undocumented person doesn't have all of the rights that a legal citizen
That's kind of dumb. He's not Chinese.
would have. So you can justify paying them
Chill,
less.
guys.
And then you can justify paying less to your original employee, because there are plenty of people who could take their job, right? You're like, well, you know what? If you want to keep at least any loaves of bread and feed your family, you're going to have to take less money now. Okay? Now, you look at that and you say, hold on, why don't we just
Nice, Jason.
eliminate the undocumented person and get 5, while the boss still gets 15 loaves of bread? Because I was getting 5 last year, and that was better than 3. And you're right, that is better. 5 loaves of bread is better than 3. However, what I advocate for is taking away from the boss 15 loaves of bread, helping him have 10 loaves of bread, and then taking the rest of the 10 loaves of bread and distributing it evenly amongst the other employees. So all of a sudden you have 7, or you have 8, and your new friend, who is the undocumented citizen who came in, has 7.
Is that a question?
No, this is the difference between your outlook and mine. Whereas I think
He didn't
that
listen.
the people that
I'm just being serious. Jesse doesn't listen to anyone. Gotta ask this looking guy if he's ever ran a business. Who? Because running a business is way harder than working for one. Yeah, no, he's not saying that. He's not saying that. He's just making it easier for him to understand why, and if the difference between illegal and not legal is basically putting his own point of view.
the top have a lot, and they have a lot to give back.
Do I own the company?
Yes.
And I'm in business to make what?
Loaves of bread, let's say.
I'll rest my case. The
Ah.
owner should have
Well,
more.
you're still, no, but.
Because that's why he's the owner.
I know, but if you were alone, you would not be able to.
The lower level employees have equal shares in the company. As the owner is opposed system. With the lower level employees have equal shares. That's completely if the lower levels of companies have has a fair share, so yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that there is like the wage gap and all that with that stuff. I don't believe in there any wage gap, but But do you believe if there? Wait, Jason, I'm not saying you do. I know. But do you believe, Jason, like that if a person that is legal and they're not legal, that there's a wage gap between those two? I'm saying. Chill, Jason. Jason, chill what you're saying, bro. Chill. Dude, chill. Chill, bro. Chill. Chill. Chill, dude. Chill, Jason. Oh my God.
To increase your productivity. You would not be able to create more loaves of bread.
That's why I hire someone.
Exactly.
But they
When
don't
you
have to
hire
work for me if
someone-
they don't want to.
I know, but where would they
They
go?
are the
They would
ones
go
who
to
agree.
another. They would go
First
to
of all,
another
they-
factory where they would have the same conditions.
No, I would call the police and tell them that I have an illegal
and that-
alien here.
And that is
You need to
capitalism.
come
You're
and
right.
get
That
'em.
is exactly the problem.
No, they have no business in my company or in my country.
Okay.
And so I would call the
What?
police.
Wait, chat. Wait, hey, Jason, what do you think? Say if a person comes from a country and like they came here illegal. They're illegal. They come here illegal. And then they say they're gonna work to become a citizen. They're working their butt off, working their butt. I don't know how that could end up being bad, but I don't think. But they should make it be safe, like make it open and free that they came here illegal, but they're working to become a citizen their best, their hardest. Cause I'm not saying I am. I'm not saying I am, by the way, because I came here illegally. Well, my dad did. My parents said I'm illegal. I'm legal. But I'm saying, because that I can understand. If someone is an illegal alien, he is an illegal alien. He is an illegal alien. If he wants to become a citizen, he would be on a work or student visa, making them not legal. Yeah, I'm just saying for the people that can't give. Like, actually, yeah, actually true. But like, oh yeah, true, true, true. I forgot about visa. Guys, I'm really stupid. I keep forgetting about visas and how. Yeah, yeah, true. And if they're from, yeah, true, true, true.
Gotta ask you. I know
How, but like visas are, yeah, yeah. How hard is it to get a visa? Because I've never got one. I never got one. Because I was like 3 years, I came here when I was 4. So I never got one. I never came here with a visa. Wait, did I? Depends where you're coming from. Like Africa, Ethiopia, we'll say that.
you are a male. Are you a man?
I think, yeah.
It's far easier if you're a Canadian than Indian. Not sure for African countries. Yeah, because for us it was like my dad came here 2 years before us, and then chilled here. Then for like a year and 11 months, and the last month he brought us because he was like, "Fuck it, I'm ready for y'all now."
To my knowledge,
Are
yes.
you a man?
I think so.
And what is a man?
I know you asked this question, and I genuinely thought about it, where I was like, how
I
do
knew
I
you
answer?
would.
No, how do
Well,
I
you told
answer
me
this?
that those guys were your friends.
Are you a man? I'm probably a freaking beta. Those boots would say otherwise. Dude, chill, dude. Jason, chill. I'm serious. Dude, chill. He's beats buddies with the pet. Wait, peep. But big. But big. Oh my god.
So I knew
Butt
you
big
probably came
thing.
prepared.
Well, it's not even a preparation or whatever, because I think it's a philosophical question. What
Are
does
you
it
a
mean
man?
to be a man? Well, what is your definition of a
No,
man?
are you a man?
But it depends
If
on what
you
the
are a
definition
man,
is.
you don't need me to give you a definition.
Well, in different.
Are you a man?
Well, I need to contextually
Are you
understand
a
what
man?
you're saying.
Are?
Yes.
Okay.
But
So
what do
what-
you mean by a man, or what do I mean by a
is-
man?
Put your head on my shoulder. Hold me in your arms, baby. Okay.
And this could be
You're just
great.
really
This
putting
could be very
is-
different.
songs.
What is a man?
Lines.
Just a human being.
A man is just a human being?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Mankind. A human being.
Amazing. Do you believe in what these children of the lie are calling toxic masculinity?
Toxic
masculinity? Yeah, sure.
You believe in that?
I think that there
Sure.
are certain elements of masculinity that could be toxic.
And
Yes.
what does it mean to be toxic masculine? What is toxic?
It's black.
The inability to go and
why did I
seek
say
help
that?
if you have
Stop
any sort
saying
of
that shit.
issues. Your inability to
It's Jesse Lee Patterson.
exercise compassion to those who have less than you. These are all things that are
Alright,
causing
see you
serious problems
later.
In men.
See you later,
and
Jason.
here in America.
Who made that decision?
What do you mean? Who
That
made
that's
that
what
decision?
toxic masculinity means.
Well, this
who
is just
made that
analysis,
decision?
right?
Who made that
Researchers look
decision?
at this sort of stuff and they say, I wonder what the problem is here. And then they realize that maybe they look at indicators and they conduct studies. And I mean, what is the problem? That's how you solve an issue, right?
So are you a person of toxic masculinity?
I mean, there are certainly toxic
Love you
elements
too.
About
within
you?
me. Sure, yeah.
Like
BRB,
what,
I'm
for
just gonna
example?
go watch.
I don't know. I
okay,
get
good
really
luck with that.
angry sometimes.
Oh, you do?
I rage out, yeah.
Is it normal for a male, or especially a man, to be angry?
Yes.
No, I mean
What?
we can go down to hormones and
Oh,
whatnot,
never
but
mind.
I think
Never
like
mind.
it's
Oh.
probably an element of testosterone, sure.
I thought I heard something. Sorry.
Is it normal for a man to be angry?
But women have the capacity to have all of these characteristics and qualities as well.
Is this
I
normal?
think gender, like our understanding of gender, is really flawed, and the medical community agrees with my perspective, but yet somehow everyone has this inability to recognize these realities, both at the social level and even at the biological level.
Is it normal for a man to be angry?
I think he's just looking for that
It's normal
yes
for everyone
answer.
to be angry.
How about for a man?
Sure.
It's normal.
Like it is for
How did
everyone.
you become angry?
How do I become angry?
How did you become angry?
Anger is not my current state. I'm not angry all the time. I'm saying that I can have angry moments.
How did you become
As a reaction,
angry?
I can become angry.
How did you become angry, whereas you may have angry moments?
Do you think that having angry moments means that you're an angry person?
You didn't answer the question.
Wait, I just want to understand.
How did you become angry?
You get
I think I'm an angry person sometimes because of this chat. Y'all like get me pissed off sometimes. I'm just kidding. I don't get pissed off with you guys. I get pissed off when I freaking like when people say, "Why do you watch this stuff?" Cause I can. And by the way, chat, I regret not putting this shit in politic mode. I'm gonna put my stream the politics section now. Anyways, yeah. Anyways. Continue.
that I need.
Whereas you may have angry moments.
You realize that I have to. You like to ask yes or no questions, but in order for me to give you like a perfect answer, or in order for me to give you an answer
Yes
at all,
or no is
you
a
need
perfect
to,
answer.
No, because then we're not having. You can't learn anything from a yes or no
I
conversation.
can't. I learned a whole lot.
Okay,
from
when did
yes
you
or
stop
no.
beating your wife?
How did you become?
When did you stop beating
when
your wife?
you have anger?
But
moments,
do you see the kind
how
of
did
question
you
that is, where
how
that
did
would
you become angry?
that's not a that doesn't foster
You
a productive
don't know how you
conversation?
became angry.
That's a rough way to say. Do you see what I mean? How did you stop beating your wife? Chill, son. I don't know if he was streaming during this time. Oh yeah, he was friends with Destiny, so he had to been.
But wait, why? Man, you are a steamroller, aren't you? Okay. Do you
The only thing steam coming out of his head is his ears. Jeez, he's just like steamrolling, so he's like he can't hear anything, bro. That's why you gotta get close enough. You got to talk to his you got push it through him, you know.
hear what I just said?
You didn't answer my question.
He's a broken
How did
train.
you become? Whereas you have angry moments.
That's emotions. What do you mean?
How did you get that way?
I don't know. I think I became increasingly upset with how stupid people can be.
And at what age did you become angry?
What age did I become angry? I don't know. I can't pinpoint an exact
Have
age.
you had it all your life?
No, but it's not even. Like I said, I don't think it's a state of mind.
Everyone
I think
gets
it's more
angry.
so just
Everyone.
specific
Everyone.
instances where I have angry
You know how
moments.
happy you
So,
are.
are you
get angry
married?
sometimes.
I am not married.
Are
No,
you
I'm
dating?
27.
Are you dating?
Sometimes.
And you date women, right?
What do you mean by 27? Are you married? What do you mean? You could get married by 27. And I'm not saying you can't, but you should. I'm just saying like I've seen people married literally at freaking 18 and like for real and still be married like until like they're 35. Until like and they continue on. That's how crazy this world gets sometimes. But sometimes they go at 18 and then end in 19. But they would have ended a month after, but they couldn't because they thought it was just too like whatever. But you get what I mean. What does he mean by that, son?
That's very progressive of you to ask me. Yes, I date women.
And so when you
You're
date,
True.
woke as hell, dude.
True.
You're
True.
Jesse woke ass Lee Peterson.
when you're dating a woman and she's get angry at you, and you become angry at her, or she get angry about anything, and you become angry in that moment, how are you able to help her overcome her anger if you are angry?
By pulling yourself out of the situation, but I don't know what this has to do with anything.
So, have you ever become angry at one of the ladies that you were dating at any point?
Of course.
No, I mean I have. I've been in I've
knew
been
it.
in a toxic relationship in the past, but like I don't know. I just dealt with it by.
And so when you
Can someone tell me where you get those boots from? I just want to, like, one day I want to just take them and just be like, yeah, I have those. What are you going to do about them? I don't know. I just want to feel them. It feels like, I wonder how, if Hasan's, like, socks or shoes smell. Like, 'cause he just looks like he looks so beautiful. I just want to freaking find out if he smells so bad. I wonder how he smells, you know?
you were
By
angry at
keeping
them, and they
an
were,
even temper. I get angrier at other things, like when I'm debating people or whatever, more so than I get angry at
Who
someone
doesn't?
Who I love or live with.
So when you get angry at her because she's angry, is that like a lesbian relationship? Because you're not able to have her both. Only women get angry. Real men don't get angry. Is it like a lesbian?
Oh my god.
Are you saying that I become a woman?
When you're angry, you have,
when
yes.
when I'm angry.
Yes.
Would you not say so? You're saying that
I didn't know women could be used as a emotional thing. Yes, women are sometimes more emotional sometimes, but that's just probably how. That's usually how they are really. I'm not saying all women, but that's usually basically how they grew up. Like and how they're taught. How everything's perfect. Whether for a boy, it's like if they get hurt or splintered, grow up, baby. If they get hurt, oh my god, take me little princess. Be quiet. Let me kiss it. Shut up. Like I hate how they. But let's continue.
men don't get angry at all?
Not real men. Beta males. Are you a beta male?
I don't know. What is a beta male? You have
Angry
to define
person,
it for me.
a male with anger.
Yeah, the only thing we've been talking about it for 20 minutes. Angry person. Yeah, that's what it is. You could probably explain it way more better. It's just all he could think right now. You can only think about angry black people. That's it. Angry and black people. That's it. 2 things at a time, boys. That's how he rolls.
Oh, okay. That's a beta male?
Beta.
Do you think Trump is a beta male then? Because
I'm
he
about
gets
to
angry
ask
a
you
lot.
about the great white hope.
Wait. So do you think Trump is a beta male then? Because he gets angry
No,
a lot.
he's 100% alpha. He never
Well, he gets angry all
no,
the
he
time.
doesn't.
How could you
He
say
does
that?
not. You've never seen the president
Oh
angry.
my God, I've seen him angry so
No,
many
you
times.
haven't.
He's angry like half the time when he's
No.
tweeting out crazy stuff. What do you
No.
think that is? You think that's out of even temper?
He's dealing with evil.
Oh, so you can be angry when you're dealing with evil.
You could be non-angry and
Seems
deal
like
with
you're
evil.
breaking your own rules
no,
there.
No, the best way to deal with evil people
Is
by
that-
not being angry, because
Uh-huh.
you become like whomever you become angry at, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know how you notice you became like your mother?
I don't think I became like my mother.
Yeah, you are. Your mother had anger. Now
But
you
don't
have
know-
it.
Do you know my mother?
I know that's where you got the anger from.
I mean, I don't think you know that at all.
Yes, I do.
think you have a very
100%.
narrow framework for all of this thing.
100%.
You're
got it from
constantly trying to
But then
fit
how
a
did you
square peg in a circle
So
every
how did
time
you
you see
become?
anything.
How did you become like a woman? It had to come from your mother
Have
because
I become like a woman?
when you have anger, your mother.
Would you think
your
that?
anger
Would you think
come
that
from-
people?
Let me just finish this.
Would you think that when people look at us, do you think they're like, oh, that guy that Jesse's talking to, that guy is like a woman? If I was a woman, if I thought that I was a woman, then you're very progressive. I think you're right. But I already gave you my
I guarantee you, the women
my
that
my
you've
gender
dated,
pronouns.
the women that you've
Wait, he
dated,
actually believes that if you were transgender, you got your woman, or like you got that from your mom. Because if that's true, that's totally wrong. Usually it's actually it's actually really like strange. It's weird. I remember this person, like this kid that was 12 years old or 10 years old, that was his mom wanted him to be a girl, and she fought in court for it, and he's about to be transitioned to a girl, and his dad didn't want it, but they're split up, and he wanted this, and they went in court, and she won somehow. I wonder what that case was. I'm gonna search that up later today after this video. But I'm just saying, I want to watch that court case. Imagine, I feel so bad for that kid. Imagine later on he just has to redo the transition once he's 18. But I don't think that's possible. He's not gonna feel the same way. Oh yeah, like the hormones and everything's gonna be changed and all that. So I think at that rate it's too late. I feel so bad for that kid. He had no say in that. He has no say. Imagine the kid knew about it and he didn't want it. He's begging every day. He's crying. He didn't want it. He's probably running down, freaking hoping. Or imagine the kid says yes and all that. If the kid says yes, he wants it, then yeah, fine. Let him have it. Let him. Screw it. This is life. Freaking. If it makes him happy, sure. If he regrets it later on, fuck it.
when you became angry at them.
Or she, I would say now, because it's probably over now. Actually, it probably takes a little bit more transitions, but still.
And they thought of you as a woman. I promise you that.
Okay.
Yeah. So did you
Can I
vote
ask
for?
you something?
Yeah.
You're not married, are you?
No,
Why aren't you married?
it just didn't happen. One time I thought I would, but now it's boring.
Okay. You were too bored to get married.
No,
Don't you
now
think
it's
that
boring.
Oh, now it's boring.
Yeah.
Why do you have lady friends? Do you?
No, I just work all the time now.
You just don't have any lady friends whatsoever. You
I have
don't wanna-
lady
do you not wanna
friends.
have, do you
I
not
have
wanna
lady
have-
friends, but I'm not dating.
Do you
them.
not want to have children?
I have kids.
Oh, you have kids.
Yeah.
Out of
Unfortunately,
wedlock?
yeah. Unfortunately, I had one son out of wedlock.
Uh huh.
It was devastating.
Did you-
when
did
I was
you-
a young man? Let me
do you
finish.
provide for
Let me
him?
finish. When I was a young man, and I realized that was wrong, and I just realized I would never do that again. And that was when I was about 18 or 19. He's now adult. He got married because I told him never do that. He got married, has 2 kids, and his daughter is
you
now
were
married.
capable
She
of,
has a grandson.
but you were capable of providing for him, and that he had a better future because of it. So
God, look at this guy. He's such a beta. Ah. Oh my God, we getting some JL, no, JLP in the chat, fans, I guess. I hope I said that right. JLP in the chat. Hey. Well, okay, what gives you, dude? I love watching the stuff with these people. Not, oh my God, this is good. I'm a fan of the memes. Same, dude. Same. I love the memes that come from Jesse.
you are essentially discrediting your ultimate theory that having a child out of wedlock is what's causing black people to, at every single level,
How am I
causing
just
black
that?
people to be.
How
He
am
is
I
hilarious. He
discrediting
is.
that?
Because you yourself had a child out of wedlock,
Right.
and yet you were able to take great care of him, showing that it's not necessarily just about children being born out of wedlock.
Where did you get that from? Information you just put out.
Your own words.
I told you I was able to take
JLP is an amazing meme. Yeah, definitely.
care of him,
Yeah.
making sure he have a good life.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you that.
What, oh, so you didn't take good care of
I
him?
didn't tell you
His
that.
views on slave repetition are so out of whack, dude. Yeah, like it's like so crazy what he thinks about these stuff. But besides slaves and all that, and like what he thinks about like all the other things, like 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 what he thinks is really outrageous. Like, oh, you're born that way? Screw it. Deal with it. Sorry. Suffer. Die. Done. So we can't try to support each other and fix everything. Not screw it. Done. Bye. Woo. Bye. What?
But did you
You
not take
just
good care
put
of him?
out information that's not true.
Okay, did you not take good
I
care
did
of
not
him?
tell you that. Let's get
Did
that
you?
clear.
Yes
You
or
made
no?
a statement
Wait,
that's not true.
Did you not take good care of him
I
then?
didn't take care of him at all.
Okay. Well, how did he become a fine gentleman who's
He believes only people who can prove their accurate came from the triangle slave trade and are allowed to demand a repetition if you are a white or black person who had no family coming into America on slave ship, who you are not oppressed group missing out on 300 years of discrimination. True, like true. Yeah, 300 years of discrimination. Yeah, that what is that? What is slavery? He literally in this moment, like 20 minutes ago, asked him, "What's slavery?" He's like, "Do you believe in discrimination?" Yes. What's slavery? Discrimination. You just asked me what it is, or you just asked me if I believe in it. You should automatically know what it is if you're gonna ask someone if they believe in it. He actually believes this shit. Yeah, like it's funny to me, but it's so hilarious. I love his memes. I just don't like how he debate. I love it how he debates. It's hilarious, but it's crazy to me. Like how he debates. It's so funny to me. Like, bro, it's crazy to me how much people get on his his podcast and this type of shows and gets like this, like, and like they actually come on even though. But I guess every conservative, like, I respect him for coming on, and being a man, and as he says, being a man and coming on and actually doing the shit. Like other conservatives are like, screw it, I'm not gonna come on and deal with these liberals. He does it on purpose. The interviews are one of the most dishonest and hilarious attempts at getting views doing these types of interviews. Yeah, yeah, true. He does it on purpose, but wait, but does he actually believe that shit? I don't know. And if he does believe that shit offline, I pray for him, but I also think he should keep that. It's hilarious. I don't care. Half of the shit, yes. Okay, cool. Because I watched the Destiny and Hasan once. Well, I'm just finishing up. I'm just watching the Hasan for the first one. The Destiny ones, I watched it. It was funny as hell. I need to watch the Fallen State on stream with Destiny. It's hilarious. Alright? Yeah. Dang.
Married in your own words, then.
He lived with
Welcome
his
stream, though.
mother and stepfather in New York
Okay.
until he became an adult.
Okay.
So you
Welcome
just
stream.
put out. The
So
reason
wait,
I'm
hold on,
pointing
hold
it
on.
out
Ray.
because you're putting out other
I just
information.
assumed, and I
Never
apologize for assuming.
ASS
back,
you and what?
Breezy.
Okay, when you make an ass out of you and me, right? Is that what you're gonna say?
ASS you and.
Okay, hold on.
I
So-
gotta finish up. Let me
So
ask
wait,
you
you
this.
didn't take good care of your child?
Right.
Can I some advice? Can I have some advice? This is a girl told me that she loves me, but that I told her she accepted murder. That what should I do? If a girl will commit if a girl accused of anything, you should pray for your life, dude. With our justice system, pray for your life. Pray for, first of all, why are you talking to me? Go pray. Go. That's all you have left, dude. That's all you have left nowadays. That's all you have left, dude. I'm just serious, dude. For real, like, go pray, then come back to me. Oh my god.
You didn't at
No,
all.
No.
But you said that
I
you
did
gave
for a
him
little while
advice.
until I sent him back. Made the mistake of sending him back to New York.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
not
that's
going to
interesting,
watch.
But he was still able.
Watch some of
despite,
our
despite the
stream
fact that he was born
for
out of
20 years
wedlock,
then?
your own child, your own kin.
Dude, you'll be in, yeah, for 20 years, you're gonna be in jail, dude. Good luck, I pray for you. Troll sense tinging. Senses tinging. Oh, troll senses tinging. Sorry, I'm far away from my screen. Bitch, I ain't no troll.
That you refuse to take care of at some point.
I didn't refuse. Where you get that information from?
Are
You
you
just
now?
said-
I just said I refuse to take care of him.
I mean, but you
just put out some more
did you not deny
non-true
Did you not deny
information.
care to your
You
child?
just said I refuse to take care
Yeah,
of him.
the refusal
Why do
in
you
that
say I
instance-
refuse to take care of him?
Because it's denial. I assume that you
ASS,
believe a
you
good
I
man.
busy, I
Okay, well, hold
Got
on.
you.
ASS.
Okay, let me ask you. A good man, does a good man provide for his kin, for his children?
No.
A good man does not provide for his
And
children.
you know why?
Wait, what?
May I tell you why not?
Wait, why not?
There's no such thing as a good man.
Wait, what?
Wait, are all men trash, Jesse Lee Peterson?
All human beings who have anger are trash.
Damn, you are like the most progressive conservative I've ever talked to.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you think you're canceling all men? You're talking about
I
having
said all
children out of
those who
wedlock?
have anger
Uh-huh.
are wicked.
Huh, interesting. But everyone has the capacity to be angry, right? And have anger, right?
Everyone has the capacity.
I'm a good man, bruh. Fuck this. I'm a good Trump 2020. Welcome to stream, dude. We might have some debates and controversy in chat, but welcome to stream.
To overcome anger.
Oh, okay. Well, that's true. I agree with that. We can overcome our material conditions, especially if we get together and fight back against the system.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
This is the best interviews act. Is stupid to learn about the most from the guest. True. Fight me, bruh. We all Yang gang here. He's like school. What the? This is going crazy. Still in our hearts. Yang still in our Yang gang. Dang. The Yang gang go deep though. Yang gang does go deep. He paid you off with the different but the Yang tiny Yang gang harder. Yo Jack, what? Yo, your heart is sold out. Damn, Democrats will in 2011. Oh wait, in November. Oh, the harder Democrats will in November. Can you give me 2K channel points? I don't have the ability to do that. Actually, I probably do. I'll check. Why? What is 2K? I forgot. What kind of sponsor is this? I'll do it later. Chill. I'll check.
Give me the shirt. Come on. I ain't the children of the light. Let's go. Come on. One shirt.
What in the world going on out here?
All these people are here for the merch, but we're sold out.
They're here for the merch?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Amazing.
It's amazing. The merch is amazing.
I recommend doing reading to become more fluent in the reading. Trying to record yourself doing text and paragraph and uncovers words and have problems with. You have problems with? Alright. Bad advertisement? Well, that's the point, dude. Yeah, amazing. This is such a school a move from move. Oh, I think you just did run on sentence right there from JLP. Alright. I love this dude. I love this. Dude, now I kind of want to buy it right now. I kind of want to pull out my credit card and do it right now, dude. Show down when you're reading. Don't just rush it. Yeah, I know, but that's my brain goes fast. Since I have social anxiety in real life, my brain goes faster in my mouth. So that's why I do this. Like right now I'm talking fast. My mouth is like whoa whoa whoa, you know. He has mental disabilities, bruh. Leave him alone. I don't have mental disabilities. It'll get you move more nervous. Yeah. Isn't your eyes light? That's the problem. What? Isn't it your? No, it's on my eyesight. It's on my eyesight. I need to start slowing down. You're right. Practice, dude. It'll come. It'll come to you. Okay, I need to. It'll come to you. Take it easy. Done. Okay, chill, stop pressuring him, he's gonna walk, he's gonna walk, chill, dude, breezy, chill. I had serious stutter, and I had to overcome it by practice through, it's not completely, does I say removed? I need to get closer, I need to see, oops, let me see, it's not completely notice. I did become fluent. Alright, cool. I'm glad to hear that, dude. He doesn't have a stutter when he's talking and he's not and not reading. True. Removed? What do you mean? Oh, removed. Okay. BRB, I'm just gonna okay, good luck with that, Breezy. You're really a 5-minuter. You're sitting on a kid. Chill. Stop being stupid. What the fuck is your problem? I ain't no studying on him. Yeah, no, he's talking. No, it's all fun and games. I know he's talking shit as a joke. I know when things are jokes and when things are not jokes. Who you calling? Chill, guys. Chill. Relax. Let's be all happy and talk normally. And talk friendly. By the way, guys, do you consider a 16-year-old a kid? Thank you for following.
I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't.
Why is that name what I think is named? Jesus Christ. Mary's feet now. Thank you for following. Thank you. What was a joke at his expense? What was a joke at his expense? I think he's talking about I think no, it was not talking about you, Jason. I think he's talking about Breezy. Sorry, Breezy. He's talking about Breezy.
Ask you about the Great White Hope.
Go ahead.
Did you vote for him?
Of course not.
Why not?
He's terrible.
Did you vote for Hillary?
Nah, he called my homie Dick. My homie Dick. Oh, okay.
Too.
Why would you vote for her?
At me? Oh, I'm sorry.
I vote
his stutter.
Out of spite and also because I want to reduce harm. So it's voting.
Nah, he's talking about he added him. I didn't make fun of his stutter. No, he didn't make fun of my stutter. I think, guys, I know he's joking. I know when Jason's joking. I know when Jason's being serious. If Jason's being serious, he will just not even curse. I said that he only stutters when he reads, not speaks. Yeah. I remember that. Reading may be hard for you. Yeah. Reading can be hard for anyone, basically. But for me, I just talk faster than I speak. I think faster than I speak. That's the problem. Just relax. He's mental illness. 1, 3, 2, 1, done. Yeah, that's it. Boom, gone. And I don't have a mental illness. Chill, boys. No, people being dicks online is way too common. I know. You're right. Ray is right, but what are we gonna do? It's the internet. We can't control the internet. Our internet is like the world. It's like the freedom of freedom times 10,000. Ray, please explain how pointing out a fact is being a dick. No, I think Ray already apologized. He said, all right. Well, not really apologized, but he says, oh, cool. He understands now. Ray understands now, dude. You were the one who were shitting on him for starting. No, he was not dude. Jason, he was not shitting on me. Trust me. I know what Ray is talking about. He's not shitting on me, and I know you weren't shitting on me. I was going to him. I was giving him advice on improving his reading. Yeah, he was true. I had to start. Yeah, he's being facts. So I can relate. Yeah. Sub up, or shut up. What? Dude, what do you mean, Breezy? You didn't even sub. You got a gift to sub. But still, thank you for being a part of this lovely community. Oh, he's fucking me. He's forcing me to sub. Money. Alright, chill, guys. Chill. I'm gonna ignore this shit because, come on, show. BRB. Alright, be right back, dude. I hope you have good luck with everything. I hope you come back because you're an amazing person.
For harm reduction. I know that certain groups, certain American citizens and even undocumented citizens that live here would be better off under democratic leadership, even if it was marginally better off.
You're really a 5-minute.
So you know, the best possible choice in comparison.
What has the president said or done that you disagree with?
Why not do it on Twitch? What do you mean? No thanks. I know what he means. Twitch is basically a yeah, true, Jason, true. Shameless people on this site.
Virtually everything with the exception of some foreign policy issues that he accidentally stumbles into.
Give me an example of something that he's done.
If you look hard enough, Breezy, you could find some.
Gigantic tax cuts,
you
actively
like
trying
that?
to... No, it's terrible.
Amazing.
They contribute to income inequality. You, Jesse, you make a lot of money, so you like the tax cuts. It's going to hurt them and their children.
They got tax cuts in their paycheck.
No, of course, but they get a $5 tax cut when you get $100,000.
You gave all your tax cuts back to the president or to the...
What?
Did you receive, except you have a job, right?
Yeah, I do.
And when you received tax cuts, did you give back the money?
I'm confused with that. Is that
did you give back?
If you go to just chatting, yeah, definitely, dude. If you just sit there for literally 2 hours, you could get a clip ready, like 10 clips, and you'll be set for like 5 minutes, dude. And for the day, you could get a session in. It takes a lot of suffering through trash to find someone interesting. True. Am I interesting to you, Ray? Ray, am I interesting? Am I interesting to you? I hope I am.
Extra money that you made as a result of tax cuts. Did you get say no? This is not fair. I'm giving it back. Did you give it back?
Do you think that's how it works?
Did you give it back?
Do you think that's how it works?
Did you give it back?
No, of course I didn't give it back.
Do you think that's how it works? You're a hypocrite.
1 sec, chat. 1 sec. Yeah. Damn, had to refresh a video with buffering. It takes a lot of... Yeah, I was just asking you, am I interesting to you? Because you said that was interesting. Am I interesting to you? Maybe, maybe not. Are you really from Ethiopia? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I was born there, and I stayed there for 4 years.
That's how hypocrisy works?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I don't see you giving it back if you think it's so bad.
I'm talking about handling systemic problems. When you're like, why don't you give back the $5 additional that you got back?
You could have given that to
the problem is
why
we all
you did not give that.
I met a guy from Nigeria on here once. I rarely ever see legit African streamers. I'm actually legit. Look at my face, dude. Aren't I legit enough?
To the
The
poor.
problem is we all give those tax
Why
cuts
do you
back.
give
Do you
that
know how
back
we
to
give
the
those
poor?
tax cuts back, Jesse? When the average American citizen can no longer send their child to public
Yeah, the thing is, Ethiopians, after you become American, it's really hard. It's like, it's hard. I can speak Amharic for you. Hi, and Daytona, Danana, Habshaning, as you can see, I am Ethiopian now. I can speak a little bit more. Tinshak alo, Amharic, so it sometimes Habsha not talking Island. You know, I could say some words and talk and all, but it's hard for me to talk in Amharic when, cool, I rarely ever get to hear these languages actually spoken. Thank you, dude. Thank you. And you're new here. Thank you. Thank you. Let's continue with the video. Please, let's focus on the video. Thank you.
school, or when healthcare becomes even less affordable, the average American citizen is paying back in dividends. When they're paying back so much more than the $5 that they originally got.
Why did you give yours back to the poor then?
I do. I give back to the poor
so
all
you
the
say
time.
no,
but
I'm talking about your tax cut money.
Okay, more than that.
Received.
But even more than that. But that doesn't solve anything.
Why did you not give it to the poor?
But I do. But that doesn't solve anything,
didn't.
Jesse.
You're not being honest again.
Yes, I am.
You gave your money back. Say, hey, I don't want to give it to the poor.
Not the tax cuts, but even more than that.
I got to ask you this.
Okay.
So you're okay with...
tax cuts don't really give you... like... I don't think the government would like when people take their tax cuts and put it to the poor. I don't think the government would like that, but... I don't think they'll say straight up, hey, I'm going to give this to the poor. In that case, we might as well give it to us. The government probably say, yo, what up, baby? That was really 5 minutes, dude. Dang. Actually, that was 2 minutes, actually. No, that was 5 minutes. Never mind. Good job. You stay consistent.
Illegal aliens coming into the border, right?
Yeah, I don't...
Illegally crossing the border.
I think borders are ridiculous.
Okay. You love white people?
Why don't you?
You love white people?
Yeah. Sure.
You love all.
Can you make me VIP since dude, I'm gonna make it a set rule. If you get if you get 7,000 points in my channel, I'm gonna give you VIP. I'm gonna give you VIP if you get 7,000. How many? Don't waste it all, because most of the shit that in the bomb. Those are waste, unless you got some money to waste. Chat, all you have to do is watch my streams, probably a couple more days. You could probably watch my streams. How many? Yeah. Well, I will always spend my thing on highlights, and I have 6K left. I'd rather of myself than watch this for 4 days. You don't have to watch this for 4 days. You just. I'd rather off myself. What do you mean? But yeah, you don't have to watch me for 4 days. Just come in and talk and all that. I might actually make it smaller. I might make it like 4,000. But then again, that'll be too easy. And then I would have to un-VIP some people because they're not showing up. But then again, so I want to make it 7,000 because 7,000 takes a bit more, of watching me. And then if you were willing to watch me that way, then you're interested and you're willing to stay for a bit. Even for 30 minutes in one of my streams. And I always recommend people, if my stream's so up, don't show up in the beginning. Don't show up in the beginning. Show up at the end if you really can only stay for 30 minutes. He don't care about viewers. Bro, he only care about his subs. I love about my viewers. I love my viewers. I love my followers. I love the people, every single person that showed up in my channel. Even if they're not followed or subbed or anything. Or they don't know shit about me. Even if they talk crap in my chat. I don't care. I love them. Because what's the point? Cap. Okay, keep capping me all you want.
White people.
I love all people. I have no hate in my heart for anyone.
You don't. And so.
Well, what about Destiny, brother? No, I'm joking.
I don't think you do either. But yet you keep calling people children of the lie and Satan.
Even Breezy got a gifted sub, bro.
It doesn't seem like you love all people if you keep calling them Satan, right? Do you love Satan?
They are children of Satan.
Oh, okay. Do you love children of Satan?
I love them, yeah.
Yeah, you do?
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's
so
interesting.
let me ask.
Why do you keep...
Yeah, that's why he don't care about me. No, I do care about you, bro. I do care about... Why are you guys trying to call this cap? You try to really get on my nerves, don't you?
Calling them children of Satan without knowing if they're actually children of Satan or not, though, because you're
Everyone-
vilifying them.
Everyone.
I didn't,
vilifying-
guys. I didn't even know there was a children of Satan.
Them and other people who listen to you, who you have a responsibility to educate, also probably now agree with you and think that these random people that you've never met and don't know if they're evil or not are children of Satan.
No, they are. You can tell.
But you can't.
I gotta ask you.
Yes, you can. No, you can't. Wait, what? I'm confused now. I'm a child of Satan. What?
This.
What if I think you're a child of Satan?
That'll be fine.
Yeah, but what
I
you
don't
don't
care what you
understand
think.
is I know, but if you're throwing around these words carelessly and then people that listen to you end up doing something bad, don't you think that you share a little bit of that moral
Not at all. That's
responsibility?
their issue, not mine.
Huh, interesting.
Thank you. So
Okay.
let me
That's
ask.
not very
Thank you.
manlike,
Have
is it?
you noticed that?
Is that very alpha? Is that an alpha
to
thing?
what?
To not take responsibility for your actions? I feel like that's not a very alpha
My
thing.
responsibility is to have faith.
I thought that was alpha because guess what? Alpha don't care about shit. They're freaking. I don't care, bitch. You know. So I don't know. That's just my thought.
Be what I say and put the truth out there. It's your responsibility
I think you're
to.
absolving yourself of a lot of guilt and
It's your
responsibility for a lot of the things that
responsibility
you're
to
saying.
receive it or not.
Oh,
I gotta
okay.
ask you this though. So
However it suits you, Jesse.
so you say that you're okay with illegal alien crossing to the border.
I don't think any human being is illegal. You can describe to me why you think that human beings
Do you
are
know
illegal.
legal and illegal when you see it?
Yeah, how could you
Do you know the difference
distinguish?
between illegal and legal?
Yes.
People crossing to our borders without permit. They're sneaking across the border. Is
Why do
that
you think they're
legal?
doing that?
Is that legal or illegal?
It's illegal, but why do you think they're doing that?
You say what?
It's illegal. Why do you think they're
What
doing
did you
that?
say? You said it real fast.
It's illegal, but it doesn't matter.
And so
I know.
do
It's
you
not
want illegals coming across our border?
Yeah, 100%. But why is it a bad
And
thing?
why do you want that?
The interesting conversation to have here is
Why do you want that?
think it's a bad thing.
Because it's wrong.
But why is it
I
wrong?
put my country first.
Why is it wrong?
Because I put my country
But
first.
what about all
And-
these people that you're talking about? A lot of them came here illegally as well.
Like
America
who?
was started as an illegal colony. In the end of the day, they came. At the end of the
Where's
day, they
your
came here
proof?
and they genocided Native Americans.
Where's your
they
proof
were
of that?
illegally here.
Where's your proof of that?
History.
What do you mean?
Do you deny history?
What do you mean by
Do you
that? when
deny
say
that
I don't know what you
pilgrims came
mean.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean. I'm just gonna keep asking you what you mean. Yeah, and then never freaking act like it. The person on the right is killing my brain cells. Oh, JLP, it may kill your brain cells, but it'll get you a laugh. I'm just gonna go kill somebody since anyone wants me to be VIP. Dude, I swear to God, dude. Breezy, I'm gonna tell you straight up, dude. Breezy, chill. Alright, we're gonna get in my DMs later. We're gonna talk about it. What? Epic? Okay. Epic? Okay. Oh, Nintendo, what up, dude? I just realized it's you. Okay, your color changed on your. I don't know why it's different. What up, dude? How's your day, dude? I haven't talked to you in so long. Watch me on live stream on dark web. Okay.
Okay. Do you deny that when pilgrims came here, then they genocided Native Americans and killed them, systemically targeted them, moved them away from their lands that they used to live on? Do you deny that that's a real thing?
What up, dude? Welcome to stream back, dude. Or are you new? What up, dude?
Yes.
Wait, what do you think
And
happened
so
then?
if they genocide them and move them away,
Oh,
what
you've
was wrong
been
with
here
the
before. Welcome.
Indians that they didn't protect themselves.
What was wrong with them?
Yes.
They didn't have the same access to technology that
No,
the
that's
people
not what
that.
wrong.
Oh, that's wrong.
They weren't. That's not the problem.
What's the problem?
They were on pot.
They
They were
on
smoking that stuff. What do they call it? They were smoking peace pipe with pot in it.
Well, people still smoke peace pipes all
That's
the
for
time.
sure.
They do.
I gotta ask you about
A lot of
millennial
people
men.
do.
I gotta ask
do
you.
any of you guys smoke weed? In
You
the
smoke
studio?
pot?
No, I don't anymore. But
You used to smoke pot?
Oh, they do. They smoke
You
weed.
used to smoke pot?
I used to, yeah.
What made you stop?
No, I just felt like I didn't. It wasn't for me.
Why?
I felt like I was less productive, and
Yeah, that's what happens when you smoke pot. Wait, Destiny doesn't even smoke pot. I don't know if you guys know what Destiny is. But he doesn't even smoke pot. I just realized that's very surprising. You know, like usually the people who expect to smoke pot, they don't really smoke pot. You guys probably think I smoke pot, but I don't really smoke pot. Yeah, surprising, isn't it?
And I felt like I would contemplate too much about the meaningless of existence and all of these things that I normally think about. That's in the back of my mind. But when I was high, or when I would get really high, I would just get into these like deep states of consciousness, I guess, where I was too aware of all of the things that were going on, and it was
Check.
a
Alright, I'm just
scary
testing something.
reality. A lot of us have this capability, but we actively silence it.
Yo, can you mod me? You already are mod.
For
Amazing.
example, we're currently
you
on
smoking pot
a
now?
spinning sphere going nowhere.
I gotta ask you
essentially.
this real
But
fast
if you
because of
thought about
time.
it every day, you would go crazy.
I gotta ask you this because of time.
Okay.
And so
Keck.
you're okay with?
Why are you doing Keck? Put Keck W uppercase, dude. All of them. Keck W, bro. What are you doing Keck for?
Illegal aliens coming across the border, right? And you're
Yeah.
not for the wall, right?
Yeah, I'm not for the wall.
And you're from
And I
Turkey.
think that no human
You're from
beings are
Turkey,
illegal.
right?
And I think that it would be
Oh, okay, BRB. I'm just gonna go. Record, baby. All right. Keck. What does Keck mean? It's just why don't you put Keck W, bro? Keck W, bro.
better off if we treated the people that were coming here to better themselves and to look for better opportunities. If we treated them with the same
You're
dignity
from
that we treat all American
from
citizens,
Turkey, right?
everyone would improve.
You're from
Everyone's
Turkey,
lives.
right?
Yes.
You're from Turkey. Are you in support of Israel putting a wall around its border?
No, I'm
What
not.
does Keck
They
mean?
should not have done that.
No, it's a violent ethno-state. Of course I'm not in support of that.
Amazing. And so I want to ask this: if it wasn't for white people, there would be no America, right?
America
it
in the
would still be
current
controlled
sense.
by the Indians.
There would
and
still be
whatever, right?
America. Native
No,
Americans would be living here.
no,
It would be drastically
Stay
different,
with
but
me. Stay with me.
I'm
If
with
it-
you.
Stay with me.
Okay, then put, dude, LOL, LUL is way better than Keck. Alright, give me a break. Keck, W sucks. LOL, W, uppercase all of them. LULW.
I'm with
If
you
it
all the
wasn't
way.
for
It's
white
not epic.
people,
It's
because
cringe
white
and
people
normie.
discovered and built America, and then they created a constitution.
Do you think white people are better than black people?
Let me ask you this. And then they created a constitution that would allow your mother to come here and have you illegally. Do you
Have you
think
here
is
illegally?
it
No,
fair?
it was a legal process. But do you wait?
Is
Hold
it
on.
fair? Let me finish my question.
I know you're not a normie, but that's
Is
why I'm
it fair
surprised.
to white Americans to be
I said the
treated
emo's
that
normie.
way? They were kind enough to let you into this country, and you're going to turn your backs on the people who let you here. Is that fair?
You have not established why
Is
opening
that-
our borders
is
would be
that
unfair
fair,
to them.
No. Is that fair to treat white Americans that way?
Why do you want to single out white Americans?
Because
I
it's
think
their
that when
country-
people come into
it's
this
their
country, it
country.
improves everyone's
It's
lives.
their country. They let you come here.
It's not their country.
It is their country.
But it's not.
Whose country is it?
It's everyone's country.
Well,
There's
then-
no such thing as like this is white country.
Well,
You
why-
understand the concept of whiteness
It is white country.
predicated
I love when this happens because it's so obvious to the point even Jesse knows what if it was? But what if?
around
No, it's
exclusion,
white
and
country.
that the concept of whiteness has
Guys, it's not even white country. Technically it's a Native American country. Technically it's France's country. Technically it's Europe's country. In that case, we all don't belong here. Because everyone that is this country, everyone that was a part of this country, some people we don't even like. There probably was people before Native Americans or before France or before that we don't even know about. So technically it's not a white country. Technically it's not none of us country. Technically that's why it's our country. Jesus Christ, Jesse.
expanded throughout time.
I love you too,
Hispanic people
Jesse.
were not
Jesse, I
considered
love you.
white.
Mwah.
Jews were not considered
Love you,
white.
Nintendo.
According to some white people, they're still not considered white.
Are they
Irish people were not considered white.
me ask you this
You
question.
understand that
You're
that
wasting
concept
time.
is
Hold on.
expanded. I'm not wasting time.
Hold on.
I'm trying to educate you
Hold
on a
on.
thing that you
I
should
want
know
to ask you
about.
this.
You
If
talk about
white
it. This is
people-
very irresponsible that you talk about
if
this
white
concept without
people-
actually providing historical context to it.
If white people had not built America, would you be here today?
What do you mean? White people never built America. They just enhanced it. It's just they just happen. They're what the fuck?
I don't know. I have no idea. That would be a drastically different reality.
I don't even think that's true. Native Americans would still be here if we just said, "Hey, do you see those people? It's Native Americans. That's their land. Okay, who's else? What's next? What you're just like looking around. Europe didn't give a fuck when they made the 13 colonies. They weren't thinking of that.
Is it fair to white people that white men and women, especially straight conservative Christian men and women, are hated after they
Are they?
and they're called white supremacists? They're
Are
called
they?
all kind of bad names.
Well, white supremacists
Is it
are called
fair
white
to white
supremacists.
people to treat them that way after they have built the greatest country on this side of heaven and allow your mama to come
Oh,
here
God.
from Turkey?
Do you not think that black
have
people
you-
played a significant role
No,
in building
you're
this
not
country?
answering my question. Is
no,
that fair to white
Say
people?
yes or no. Do you think black
You're not-
people did? Do you
Is
not think
that
that black
fair
people
to
played a
white
significant
people?
role?
Is that fair to white
okay.
people?
There's no such thing. Like, there's no fairness to white people. This is not a white person's country. Asian people played a significant
They
role
didn't
in
build
building
this country.
Who built this country?
They left their
Do you
country
not
to
think-
come here.
Do you not think that black people played a significant role? Do you not think that African Americans played a significant role in building this
No.
country? How could you? Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Be-
do you think
be-
white
Dang.
people are better than black people?
Oh yeah, guys, let me ask you a pop quiz. Who made the White House majority? Black people or African Americans, black people? Okay, who helped with the majority of the farm work? Slaves, dude. Like, slaves, dude. I think he thinks slaves is just a whole different race. Oh, you're black? Oh yeah, you have done nothing for this country. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Definitely white. This is a white country. Yep. What up, dude? What me? What up, dude? Like your enthusiasm. What's up, dude? I feel like I remember you. I do remember you. Welcome stream. I'm sorry I forget. Following. You've been following since the sex scenes. I'm so sorry. Welcome stream, dude. I'm so sorry. I forgot. But yeah, like I feel like he doesn't realize that.
Let's just get
in-
right to it.
I was the one who spammed the weird champs. Oh, what I did. Welcome stream, dude.
You think white people are better than black
in the
people?
sense that,
What, better in what sense?
I'm about to tell you, is that they create and black people destroy.
Holy crap, dude. Oh my God. You have black employees. How do they sit here and listen to you peddle this garbage?
It's the truth.
What a garbage perspective, Jesse.
You think black people
There's
are better
no
than-
way you actually believe this.
So then
there is
explain
no
that.
way you're honest. You think, as a
One sec, chat. Check. Okay, I'm back. Alright. Yo, what up, Jason? I had a theory. What up? What's your theory, Jason? Tell me. I'm interested now.
black man that
I think that Prime Minister of India is secretly a cold of center scammer. I could believe that. Not because I'm trying to be racist or anything, but for Indians being scammers and all, but they do have past of that. But I'm just saying, I could believe that because there's no way America could just deal with this scams still to this day that from that country. He's surrounded like one of the during his speeches. He sounded like one of them during his speeches. Really? Dang.
white people are better because
And we do know that all the legit Indian tech places have back rooms for scamming. So maybe the prime minister's office have say scam room in the back. Yeah, but wouldn't you think people have gotten to a bottom of this and figured out it was him by now? Actually, maybe because but that's probably a huge true. Yeah. That would make a ton of sense, right? Jason, that would make a ton of sense. But wouldn't you think it would come down? They're too busy to cleaning up the streets. Yeah, but those streets take millions of dollars a year. Those streets takes $1 million a year. Those take money from people, dude. Pwn it? What do you pwn it? Pwn in it? What's pwn in it? What's poo in it? What's poo in it? What do you mean poo in it, dude? What do you mean by poo in it? I'm trying to finish up the conversation so I can go back to the video. But what's poo in it? What do you mean by that? Because I gotta go eat dinner, but I'm probably getting this fine. I could continue this conversation. What do you mean by poo in it?
Because black people destroy?
In
Really?
the sense that they build and black people destroy.
Wait, how? What do
So
you
let me
mean
ask
by
you this.
that?
I have the
One
proof.
sec.
You have the proof.
I have the proof.
Alright, what's the proof?
Have you noticed? You probably haven't noticed because we don't have statistics. But have you noticed that white people will
Wait, he just said we don't have like 6 but we have the proof, chat.
allow black people to come into their beautiful neighborhoods, and then the
Oh Lord Jesus! Indians open deflation. Oh my God! Rate is around 40%. Oh, declination. Oh my God, defection. I need to look closer. Indians shit in the streets. I allow that. 40% of Indians shitting on the streets. Oh my God, bro. Yeah, because they don't have. They can't. Where else they gonna do? Where else are they gonna do it? Where else?
blacks would come, white people would leave, and the blacks, rather than keeping that going, they would destroy it. Have you noticed
They pray to them? Oh, okay. I'm not too informed about that, but I thought like they were just not really able to, technically. But yeah, I didn't know that. They pray to toilets? Google Indians praying to toilets. Really? Alright, I'm gonna play this. Give me a sec. Let me watch this video for 5 more minutes so I could finish up this video and talk to y'all for a bit more. So I don't have to keep pausing for the people that are watching on YouTube.
tear it down rather than build on it? Have you noticed that?
No, I have not noticed what you're talking about.
You haven't seen statistics on that?
No, I don't know what you're referencing.
Do
I'm
black people
I'm still
build-
in awe that
How
you
is he
are
a
like a real
libtard?
person who genuinely has this perspective. I thought this was just like
Do-
Uncle Ruckus in the Boondocks.
No,
Like I
this is
thought
real.
this wasn't like a real fucking person,
No,
a
this is
real
real,
human
yeah.
being who genuinely has this perspective.
Do you notice that blacks create ghettos?
No, the government, the system creates ghettos.
So
No, do you
that's-
want to live in a
That's
ghetto?
that's
You're black. Do you want to live in
insane.
a
I
ghetto?
just searched it up.
Do you want to live in a ghetto?
That's a
That's
system.
search. I just searched it up, Jason. That's insane. Jesse, the Boots guy, he is open to commentary. Communism? Yeah, I know it. I know that. Jesse is a cuck. True, sometimes.
Live
Does
in the
anyone
ghetto?
want to live in a ghetto,
Who
Jesse?
who is the system?
The system is capitalism. It's the American,
You already said that in the
American
beginning.
political structure that consistently holds not just black people back, but all people back.
So
They
are
hold
you
black people back
saying
even
that-
further than other people on
He destroys the cuck.
So
top
you're
of that.
saying that the system will not allow
Would you like to
black...
live in a ghetto?
Let me ask you this.
But
Are
just
you
say
saying
yes or no.
that...
Why do you never answer my
No,
questions?
I don't want to live in no ghetto. I don't live in no
Okay,
ghetto.
exactly.
But
Do you
let me
think
ask
other
you
people
this.
want to live in a ghetto? No, they're not building ghettos
Then why
because
don't
they
they
want to live in a
clean them
ghetto.
up then?
It's not about like
They're not ghettos when they move in
okay,
there.
when you're a single
Jesus Christ. These two are just like the... I would love to see these guys. This is just only 1 hour and 13 minutes chat. Imagine this was like for literally like... Imagine these guys lived together for a week. They will probably die. They will probably die of anger. This guy will... Jesse will just die of just his brain being clouded with knowledge and education. And then Hasan would just die of just like of anger. It would just end up like that, dude. I swear.
mother.
Are they
and you're
ghetto
trying
when
to
they
take
move?
care of your children. When a black child has 1 out of every 5 black child in this country has one parent that is currently incarcerated. That number is insane.
why are they
And I give you
incarcerated?
because of systemic racism, because
Did
of
they
the
commit a crime?
unequal, because of the
Did they
unequal
commit a
way.
crime to go there?
Because of the
Did they
what is
commit a crime?
Like minor drug possession when white people get off on it,
Did
but
they
black people
commit a
don't.
crime?
If white,
Did they commit a
what is
crime?
a crime?
Oh, you don't know what a crime is?
What is a crime? I don't think crime is.
You need to go back to Turkey. You don't know what a crime is?
Okay, what is? No, I want you to describe to me exactly
I
what
wanna
you
go
think a
back to
crime is,
something
and then
else.
we can talk about it. Because
I wanna
unjust laws
I want to go back
should
to
be
something
broken.
else. I want to go back to something else you tried to rush away from.
If a law
So
is not just,
have you
break that
seen
law,
ghettos?
Jesse. What?
Have you seen ghettos?
I have. Yes, I already told you.
And have you noticed that
ghettos.
when black people first move in those areas, they're beautiful areas created by white people?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't agree with that.
You haven't
perspective
noticed
at all.
that?
No, I have not noticed it.
You haven't. How long you been in this country?
10 years now?
And you haven't noticed that black
Really? I thought it was like 20 years. Oh, no, he's 27. So that means he came 17 years. I thought he came here when he was like 12 or 13. I don't know.
people turn beautiful
I just
areas
assumed
into
that by how he,
ghettos?
like,
Yes, because I don't think
know.
that's reality.
You say they're doing it because it's not reality?
No, your perspective is completely broken on this issue.
Amazing.
That you think black people just move into a neighborhood and then like mess it up.
They do.
How?
By,
And why?
First of all, they have children out of wedlock. They don't train their kids.
Like you did.
They bring drugs and crime. They destroy. They don't cut the grass. They don't paint the house. And they blame it on the white man.
Okay.
Are white people to blame for that?
I think the system is to blame, not specifically white people.
Who is the
But I
system?
already told you the existing
So are
structure
white
that we live
people the
under.
system?
White people have been in controlling positions
Are they the
for
system,
a very
though?
long time. I wouldn't
Are
say that
white
they are the
peop-
system.
Well, who
no,
are
because
the-
white people are also
what
exploited.
color is
people,
the system?
Why do you have to have one specific target?
Well,
do you
what
not
color is
understand
the
that we can
system?
address systemic
Who
inequality?
is the
Do you not
system?
understand that we can fight?
Who is the system?
It's not a singular person.
But how would we recognize it when we see it?
Is this how you tackle issues at every step of the way?
How
it has
would
to be
we
one
recognize
person?
the system
Do you
when we
think
see
that?
it?
Do you think it's
So
just like
we'll
one
be
person
safe
is
from the
racist and that's
system.
why the issue?
Listen,
That's why we have problems.
So we can avoid the system.
It's
How
not
will
about
we
avoiding the
recognize
system.
it?
You can't. You exist under.
you can't avoid the system like the dude. Jesse's really like, I don't know if he like I no wonder he left, like his wife left him, or he thinks it's boring because his wife gets sick of him. How did he ever get a wife? Probably like arranged marriage or family, or like he's like knowing them, or probably because like he was probably like cool because he was knowledge and educated, even though education doesn't mean shit nowadays if you don't put any use into it or learn anything in it that you know
this system. You exist under this
What
unequal
system is that?
Capitalism.
You don't like capitalism?
I do not like capitalism.
Then why don't you go back to Turkey?
Turkey has capitalism as well.
So why don't you go to a socialist country
There's
where
no
you don't
socialist country.
Are you a socialist?
I don't like labels, but I would. I find myself aligning a lot with Marxist principles. Yes.
So you're not a capitalist.
No, I certainly criticize capitalism. Yes.
So why do you work?
Do you think people don't work under?
Why do you
a
work?
socialist?
I'm asking why do you work if you're a socialist?
Because I need to survive.
No, you don't. You can go on the welfare and get free stuff.
Do you think welfare would be enough for me to survive?
So you need more.
No, I need more to survive.
Do you
Yes, that is
support
a
the-
massive problem. I
do
think
you
if the
support the
welfare
Me
state was
Too?
better, maybe I wouldn't work.
Do you support the Me Too crowd?
What?
Okay, first of all, maybe I wouldn't work. That's not true. Hasan is just saying that just so he can get out of this. Because guess what? No one wants to answer that. Of course, we don't want to be barely surviving. Barely surviving. Then the government will win. Because we'll be like, hey, we got everyone on freaking literally $8 an hour. We got people getting $800 a month. We poppin'. Let's get it. And then the conservatives and the Democrats and the liberals and the freaking super left, super rights are together, you know? Because everyone's gonna, because like, goddamn, it's like so much. So much takes, so much separates us, but so much brings us together in politics. It's insane. Holy shit.
The Me Too crowd? That's an interesting question. I don't know what you mean by that.
Those women are into the Me Too thing. Do you
there are
support that?
plenty of women that I probably would have disagreements over
Do you
a lot of
support the
issues
Me
within
Too
the Me Too
crowd?
movement.
The
Me
movement.
Too as a movement.
Do you support the Me Too movement?
Me Too as a movement, as long as it is about empowering not just women, men as well, or victims of.
I keep looking at his shoes. It's so fucking. I don't care. I'll wear that, chat. I don't care. Put me in a raining day. Put me in a rainy cold weather day, I'll wear that with the black coat. Not with those jeans though. They're too tight for me. Just a nice pair of pants, black pants to walk around with a coat, black coat with a black umbrella. I'm good. There's no reason why it's black. It just fits better because it's black. Actually, I like black wearing. Like, it has to have some types of black color. Actually, black is not color. One sec, chat. One sec.
Come out and.
All right, let's continue. But this is hilarious. I so far enjoy it. I can't wait to add this and put it on YouTube. I can't wait to put all my videos on YouTube on Wednesday. Sorry to the YouTube video viewers, chat. I'm sorry. I need to upload more. I know. I went on a huge grind, went straight downhill, but I'm getting back up slowly and getting back into it. Let's go.
You do?
I do, yes.
What will you do when they accuse you or a male member of your family of Me Too them?
I would fight back against it if it's not real.
You know it's coming, right?
What do you mean by that?
They will end up accusing you.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, as long as look, if it's not real, then we can have a conversation about it.
And
in
you're
my
okay
instance,
with
I know
them?
it's not real, so yeah.
So you're okay with them because you're not going to be...
People make false accusations, and that's genuinely terrible. But it's not the reality. The reality is that more often than not, the
So
real
most of the women-
accusations and the real people who actually assault people don't get punished.
So most of the women
the
are lying?
victims
Are you saying most of them are lying?
No, I'm not saying most of them are lying. I'm saying
What are you gonna
most
do
of
when they
those
come
are
for
not.
you?
Most
What
of those
will
are
you
not
do?
lies, and even when it's real,
What
even
will
when
you
it
do
goes
when
under
they come for
prosecution.
you or your Uncle Jink?
What do you mean?
What will you do when they come for you? Bad boy.
I'll defend myself.
Bad boy.
I'll defend myself.
Okay.
But-
You're
but-
Bad
supporting
boy.
evil? Mark my word, they're going to come for you,
Okay.
your uncle, and every other male in your family. I got to ask...
Okay, can we just really quickly, briefly state something?
Yes.
Okay. Believing in women does not mean that everyone who's been on a bad date or whatever needs to be thrown in jail. Believing women just
I really wonder what he has on that iPad. Chat, do you ever wonder that? He's been looking at that thing all this whole time. Does he have this pair of notes just in case, like, he gets into a topic that he can't get out of? All right, what's the next topic? All right, let's continue. They should just have a TV right in front of, behind the person he's interviewing, behind him, so he can't see. Oh, yeah, okay, okay, yeah, let's move on to the topic. Do you love black people? Jesus Christ, dude.
This means don't reflexively disbelieve women, because up until this moment, we reflexively disbelieve women. We find ways to say, no, this
Have
person
you ever
is
met
doing
an
it for
honest
money.
woman?
What?
Have you ever met an honest woman?
Yeah, I've met
Have
plenty of
you
honest
met an
women.
honest woman?
Wow, you really hate women, don't
No,
you?
do you have you? I'm just asking. Have you ever met an honest
Yes.
woman? So what about all those girls that you lied on you and you broke up with them?
They were honest too.
They were telling the truth about you?
I mean, yeah, I think so.
Oh.
We left on good terms.
I gotta ask you one other
Wait,
thing.
why do you have this such a
About
why do you have such
Steve-
a skewed perspective on women in general?
Let me ask you about Steve.
What happened to you? Why
Do
did
you know who Congressman Steve Keen is?
Wait, yeah, he's a
Who is he?
white nationalist he's a congressman from
What made him
Iowa.
a white nationalist?
He's white, constantly talks about how you can't have babies with other people's, you can't build a civilization on other people's babies.
Dang.
He also literally supported an avowed open white nationalist for mayor of Toronto, Faith Goldie, who recited the 14 words. So I would say that those are some pretty clear indicators that this person is a white nationalist, if not a white supremacist.
And so when did it become wrong for white people to stand
When
up?
did it become wrong for white people to be white
people
nationalists?
to stand up for their country?
1942.
It became wrong in 1942 for white people
When we
to stand
yes,
up.
when
Hold
we
on,
ended
hold
the
on, let me
Nazi
finish this
scourge,
thing.
yes.
It became wrong
It was
for
wrong
white
even before
people.
then.
It became wrong for white people to stand up for their country in 1942. Are you saying that?
When the Nazi regime
Are you
was
saying that?
destroyed, it became wrong to be a white nationalist. If the Nazis had won, we would probably have a drastically different reality.
So Steve King stood up for his country.
He did not stand
and
up
you're
for his
calling
country.
him, okay.
He stood up for his broken understanding of what this country is that does not reflect reality. This is not a white country.
Okay, so let me ask this. There's a woman in Congress by the name of Rashid
Tlaib.
Tlaib,
Yes.
a Muslim.
Yes.
And
There's two. There's another one.
Right.
Ilhan Omar is another Muslim. Yes.
One of them is a lesbian. And so, do you support
say
Rashid and the other Muslim is against
dude.
America? They're not for America.
Why do you think that?
Do you support them?
Why do you think that?
Do you support them?
Are they against America?
Do you support them?
You have to tell me why they're against America.
Do you support the
I
Muslims?
don't think they're against America.
You support the Muslims?
Yes, I support the Muslims.
But you're against the white people who stand up for their country.
Wait, what? I am against white nationalists.
Is it
I'm
wrong
not
for-
against white people.
Is it wrong
I'm against
for white people?
nationalists.
Is it
if
wrong-
they were fundamentalists, if they were ISIS sympathizers, then I would be against them too. But
Is
if
it-
they are just Muslims, I'm not going to be against just Muslims.
Is it wrong for white people to stand up for their country?
If they're white nationalists, yes.
Is
Probably.
it wrong for white people to stand up for their country?
No.
You have to define what you mean by that. You have to elaborate a little bit so
I'll
I can
ask one more
understand what you're
time.
saying.
Is
No.
it
Repeating the question is not
wrong-
elaborating
Is
further.
it wrong for
Keep scrolling
white-
on your iPad, Jesse, but it's not going to make
Is
more
it
sense.
wrong
You got to
for
give
white
me a
people-
description.
Is it wrong for white people to stand up for their country?
Is it wrong for white people to stand up for their country? You have to elaborate a little bit further on this. Do you mean white nationalists, or do you just mean white people are standing up for their country in the sense that they're fighting against racism, they're fighting against inequality? In that, yes. It
Is
is
it
absolutely
wrong for
correct
white
and the right
people-
thing to do for white people and all people to fight against this
Is
sort
it
of
wrong
thing.
for
But if it's white people saying that this is a white-only country and we need to preserve our white culture, and it's a completely flawed perspective that is not real at all, and it is just a fantasy for fragile whites to think that they are.
Totally
To think that they are.
Is
that
it
this
wrong
that-
for
that-
white people to stand up for their country?
Okay. Do you not want to hear my answer?
All this stuff you're saying is too long and kind of.
Okay. It's
Is it
counterproductive.
wrong for white people to
I
stand
can
up for their
simplify
country?
it for you as well if you would
Give me-
like.
you will.
But not
Give me a
everything.
yes or
but
no.
it's not a yes or no
Why not?
question.
Why not?
Because you're framing it in an inappropriate way.
How is
It
that
dishonest.
inappropriate?
Because a yes or no question, if you front load it in a similar fashion to what I asked you, which is, did you stop beating your wife? It's a yes or no question.
Chat, I need that as a sub sound. Did you stop being? I need that as a sub sound. I need that clipped. I need that clipped. I need that clipped. I need that clip. Dude, I can't even clip it. Whatever. That's fucking funny though. Oh, did you stop being your wife? That face he gave to me, chat.
Are you asking me that?
Did you stop beating your
I just
wife?
told you I don't have a wife.
Okay, but did you?
So
Okay, did you
is it
stop
wrong-
beating your son?
Is it wrong for white
But
people?
you didn't answer. It's a yes or no question.
You
But it's a
evaded
yes
the
or no question. It's not real. You don't have a wife,
you're
but it's a
not
yes
gonna-
or no
you're
question.
not gonna answer that.
Just like your white question
You're
is not a
gonna
real
answer-
question.
You're
It's
not
a yes
going to
or
answer
no.
that question, right?
I can
Yeah.
answer the question, but
Okay,
I don't want to.
so I
I
ask
want to
again,
make sure that
is
we
it wrong for
contextually are on the
white-
same page.
Is it
Jesus
wrong
Christ,
for white
dude.
people to stand up for
Dude,
their
at this rate, it's not even funny. It's like, dude, are you going crazy?
country?
Okay. Did you stop beating your wife?
You're not going to answer that.
Did you
I
stop
got-
beating your wife?
I got one more.
Did you stop beating your
I'm
wife?
a nationalist. I'm a black nationalist.
Are you?
Does that make me black supremacist?
Are you black and also a nationalist, or are you black in the
I
sense
am
that
a
you're a
black
separationist and you want to have a
you're
separate
not
black-only
answering the
state?
Jesus. I'm just so surprised.
I'm a black nationalist.
But that
Does
word
that
means
make me a
something.
black supremacist?
That means something, and you need to describe to me what that means. Are you a separationist? Are you a segregationist? Do you believe that black people should have their own
You're not going to
areas?
answer that either, right?
No, but I need to understand, Jesse.
Do you stand up
But
for?
you're not
Why
understanding.
did they do that different, like, cinematic or something?
Do you put America first? Do you stand for your country, America?
Sometimes, and sometimes I'm very critical of the things that America does.
Do you stand for your country?
Sometimes I said, yeah.
Does that make you a Muslim nationalist?
Wait, but when you said
or
my country, I
atheist
meant
nationalist?
America.
Right, or atheist nationalist. Does that make you one?
Do you think that just tying along nationalism into anything is,
That what you
is a
do with
problem?
white
I think it's a
people?
problem because I'm a
Oh, okay.
globalist.
You-
I stand
what
for
does that
human
mean
ki-
to be a
I
globalist?
stand for all human
Jesus
beings,
Christ.
no matter where they live. I don't think that I don't think that just because a baby was
I don't
born
think
in
they're gonna edit
Indonesia,
anything out of
that
this.
they deserve a much worse
Well,
life
that's a common thing.
than myself. It's all probability. I didn't earn
So
the
you don't
right
put-
to,
you don't
I
put
didn't
America
earn the right
first.
to be born into an affluent family. So yes, I think that all
You don't
human
put
beings
you don't
deserve
put
a
America-
dignified life.
You don't put America first.
No, of course not.
A woke bae is a boyfriend or, usually male, significant other who is progressive and enlightened in general. He is aware of
What the fudge?
current events and is sympathetic to plights against racism and sexism.
No, fine.
Amazing. My final question.
Did you just do that just as a joke? Bro. That's, oh my god.
Okay.
Did you have fun?
In this interview, there were times that were fun, and then there were times where it was genuinely concerning.
Amazing. Thank you for coming.
Amazing. He didn't listen to one thing. He's like, blah, 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 blah. I love your show. Amazing.
Okay.
Thank you all for tuning in, folks. It's amazing.
Amazing.
Don't forget to like, follow,
Amazing.
tweet, subscribe, share.
Amazing.
And we have merchandise on Father's Day, and we appreciate your support. Thank you again for coming, man.
Thanks for
Say
having
hello
me.
to your uncle for me.
I will.
All right.
Next time on the Fall.
Alright. That was a Fallen State by Jesse Lee Patterson and Hasan Piker. Dang. What the fudge? What happened to Hasan? Dang. That was insane. That was insane. I loved it. That was amazing. I want to watch more.